Good game, Beck. Good game. Good game. Good game.
Well, welcome everybody to draw number 6 here at the 2020 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Welcome, Wade, to our 6th draw. We got on the feature sheet tonight, we got Team SKRLIK and Team ROQUE.
Yeah, and they're both, this is a big one for both these teams. They both can kind of get a little more momentum going into the end of the round robin.
Yeah, this is a big game for both teams for sure. ROQUE is currently sitting at 4-1.
4-1 right now.
SKRLIK is sitting at 2-3.
Right now there's a 3-way tie. All the S's. SKRLIK, Scheidegger, and Shearer are all sitting at 2-3 in 4th place. So there's a good chance all 4 teams make the playoffs. Right now there's a good chance of a tiebreaker.
I haven't seen a ton of draws yet, so.
Line's good.
Well, my wife's in the crowd tonight. Said that we're looking good over here. Didn't say we're sounding good, but she said we're looking good.
Yeah, that's a 14.
Good. So 3 feet.
10. Yeah, I like that.
So, same as we've seen most games. First rock was in the house, and
10.
SKRLIK's decided to play the hit on it.
Yep.
We might see this, what they call the delayed corner, which means because of the 5 rock rule, they can put the second rock up as a corner guard, and they won't be able to be removed. So I suspect we're going to see SKRLIK run up, maybe put a corner guard after this one. If they stick to their delayed corner they got going on.
Yeah, and we'll see what goes on. This first end, we've seen the teams actually be a little bit defensive. They just want to run through, keep the little bit of time on the clock. So we might see lots of teams have just run them up and down the first end.
It's pretty good.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
9-6.
So it looks like Cheryl's going to play a little more conservative to start tonight. She got herself in trouble in the first end last night against Scheidegger, so she probably doesn't want to have that happen again tonight.
Yeah, and I think they're fighting it pretty hard early on. And, poor Kayla had, she didn't have great percentages. I think she finished the game at 60, but she had tough shots every end. And
that's good.
I thought she did pretty well considering. I think in the first end she was throwing dead draw against 4.
Top 4.
Tried to hit a hit and roll.
Oh, that's what she changed it to the hit and roll, yeah.
Yeah, she might have got herself in trouble a couple times and strategically maybe a little too overly aggressive. So I suspect we're going to see tonight where they're a little more conservative. Then when they get their opportunities, they'll put some rocks in play. As for Team ROQUE, they've been rolling. They had one bad game out there, which was against Team Walker last night, and both teams were undefeated. But other than that, they've looked pretty dominant and focused all week so far.
Yeah, they're quite playing well.
Just top 12.
So this is lead Jesse Marlowe. Oh, never mind. We're already on second stones. Time to get into the game.
Just 10.
Becca Hebert.
Yeah,
throws it in their top 8.
And who did the last game? Did Becca play? I thought Heather Rogers was in there.
Heather played the last game we had when we saw Team ROQUE on our sheet. So
I think that was Becca's break game for the week.
As we all can tell, Becca's pregnant, so it makes for a long week when you got 7 games in a round robin and then playoffs, and this team expects to be in the playoffs, so probably smart to rest Becca for the weekend.
Throw here.
So we had a great up close and personal in the lounge today. We had 3 Olympians there between Joel McCusker, Corey Morris, and Carolyn McCrory. Carolyn and Corey were both of Team Bernard in 2010, and of course Joel McCusker was second on Team Schmerler back in 1998. So
yeah, and I think everybody in there got a real a real treat and talking about their experiences and what they went through personally. And I know my wife said it. I listened to some of it. We had some different jobs, so I couldn't stick it in there. But
Give you a smidge left.
you know, they're just incredible speakers and incredible people. So we're pretty fortunate to have them.
Yeah, and I think a couple. Well, we obviously know 2 of them are here coaching tonight. One of them is coaching this team. Team SKRLIK, of course. Corey Morris is their coach, sitting in behind. Pretty amazing when somebody of her caliber can come in and pass on her experiences to such a young team. And of course, we got Megan from Ontario back in the watching us tonight.
She hasn't missed a game.
Hasn't missed a game yet. Megan, we're packed here tonight in Okotoks, Alberta. Hopefully you're having a little party at your place listening to us commentate. And we got the Gruno boys in the production booth tonight.
Yep, back together.
Yep. Well, thank God Cohen's here.
Yeah, right to it. Right to it.
No, we just tease Gruno. He's the glue that holds this team together.
It was so smooth this afternoon. Why does he keep hitting me? Remember, if you're listening in out there and want us to get a shout out to you, make sure you send us a text or drop us a note on the YouTube chat line, because we're paying attention. If you have a question, you can definitely ask. We'll try and answer it, or we'll fake it live. Guess. We'll do something to try and figure out an answer for you.
Go, 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 go. Next throw.
9-8, really good.
That's a good hit and roll.
Playing a nice little hit and roll at the wings.
Actually moving these rocks around, so they're going to speed up most of these pathways.
Yeah, and they're going to get a good feel for all the rocks, all the positions on the ice. So
I've actually seen them a couple times question the rocks, but usually by the end of the game, I think they've decided that maybe some of those misses weren't necessarily rock related.
yeah, we had a couple times where we ran our live streams that there was a couple rock questions, but at the end of the day, I think they realized it might have been in the release, or maybe they get a rock that's a little bit slower, but all the times have been pretty consistent all week.
Little more, 9-5. Yep. 9-5. Yep, hard. Right to it. Don't touch center. Go, go, go. You still got it.
Good shot.
Thanks, Darlins. 9.
Well, they're definitely conserving time.
You got it.
This end. There's more and more showing up here all the time. There's a steady stream coming in the door still.
Just sharing our YouTube feedback on Facebook. We had a couple text messages that they couldn't find the link, but it's been in the same spot for a week. Maybe some new viewers tonight.
Good sweeping, good sweeping. 10.
Just nose. 10. Yeah, so it looks like it's like curling pretty gradual, but like a decent amount on this side, and then it's a little straighter on this side, but just still like that gradual. Just 10. We'll try to nose it. Yeah. I think you need like a 9-7 kick here. It's just still a little sticky. Sounds good. You got it. Straight up.
So pretty exciting night here at the event. We're actually Sandra Schmerler night. So we got those Olympians that are going to be going around on the 5th end break collecting donations for the Sandra Schmerler Foundation, which is, of course, near and dear to our co-chair, Tina Ford's heart. Because
Ford
she was,
Johnson.
Oh, yeah, Ford Johnson. She doesn't like to admit that, but she kept
She has
the
no
Ford,
choice. It's on her
She
license.
kept the Ford for a reason.
Yeah, no, it is very near and dear to our family. Obviously, Tina was the 5th woman for Schmerler when they went to the Olympics. And
of course,
knew Sandra and looked up to her all the way up until her passing. So,
And of course, Tina's mom was Sandra's coach.
Tina's mom, Anita, was Sandra's coach,
Which is
for all those years, and Sandra was just a terrific person. So,
you know, Sandra's the reason I got into curling.
is that right?
Yeah, I used to watch her all the time on TV, and I used to think she was just incredible strategically and shot maker.
Please.
I was back.
Well, and she was
I didn't even curl back then, but I just loved watching her curl.
a fantastic person too. She just gave a lot of her time.
Good.
So yeah, so it's obviously
9, good
pretty
call.
important to us and our family.
Yeah, so
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure this crowd will get behind it, and we'll raise some funds for the Sandra Schmerler Foundation tonight. I know my wife likes to make big donations with my cash down there.
Oh, your cash.
Oh, yeah.
Is that how it is?
No. She's not listening, so.
Yeah.
I think it'll stay pretty straight out here.
Karen, she said go Team Rock. Well, we'll pass that on.
You got it.
I'm a little torn in this game. You know, SKRLIK's been in Okotoks lots of times. They unfortunately lost the U21 final last year. But Kelsey Rock has actually helped my son Jacob lots up at the Saville Center this year in his team. So
Yeah, you were saying that she's managing the Saville Center now?
She's been working
Did you
up
ever
there.
fact check that to see if
No,
she's
I
the
don't fact
manager?
check anything. I just make it up as I go. So,
Well, they
but she has been helping my son and his team lots, but once a week up there. So I
be.
appreciate what she's done.
So they sped through this end. They've kept their time. They hardly used any. So you might see SKRLIK get a little more aggressive now this end.
Well, because she she's going to stick the blank. So
Oh, sorry, I thought she rolled out.
SKRLIK's got her one, and
Oh, sorry, I was looking the other way. I just
Delayed
assumed
corner
that.
probably around if
she
they're
made it.
tight.
we're watching sheet A here. Right?
I know.
I like that.
Let's go.
Don't start with us, Mike. Bruno and I got you lined up after you called it at the end of last game. Oh, they automatically play 8 ends no matter what. And then it shook after 5 seconds later.
Yeah, that was completely wrong.
Mike had
Completely
that.
wrong.
No matter what.
Completely wrong. Okay, it was 6.
Yeah.
So after one end, we got
got it.
SKRLIK 1 and Rock 0. And what other games we got on the go tonight, Wade?
Well, on sheet B, we have Shear versus Hilker, still no score.
I think we're
On
ready.
sheet C, we have Kaufman versus
think
Bog.
line's good.
And on sheet D,
Gonna
Scheidegger
overcurl, I
versus
think.
Walker.
Okay. As tight as you can. Just right here. It's gonna overcurl. We're in. Okay.
Yeah, we might.
Nose is pretty good. Little roll, Jess. I like easy.
Yeah, you got it.
Speak close.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Wade's good! Let us go!
Yeah!
Wade's good!
Yeah! Hard, Bex!
Hard back. You
Hard!
got it, you got it, you got it.
You're good.
Good sweeping.
Really good sweep.
Good, Jess. Good sweep back.
Ten-7.
Good, Jess. Good weight.
Wade's good! 10. Whoa, whoa, 10. Wide.
Well, we see Brian Duncan just chimed in.
Hard, Brett.
That he actually
Hard
coaches
Brett.
my son Garrett. His boy Zach are on the same team. Terrific coach.
We sound like Vic and Russ, but isn't Vic the guy that knows nothing?
Yeah.
So which one of us is the guy that knows
No,
nothing?
we don't want to
We don't
ask
wanna-
questions we don't know the answer to.
Please don't answer that question.
I think the whole way. Yeah. You got it. Fuck close.
Line's good. Halfway. Halfway. Line's good. Yeah, hard.
Hi.
Hard, you gotta go. Hard, guys.
It's on our website.
18 and a half.
They got the corner up.
Okay.
And SKRLIK's
They're
going
gonna-
to put up the center guard.
Just tight.
They're going to want a
It's
tight
not
center.
bad.
They don't want a
It's not
long
a big
one.
deal.
They want to control the front. When you leave guards too long,
Yeah.
you lose control of the front in lots of instances. It's nice and tight so that if Rock wants to go around, you're going to have a short run or you're going to have a lot of options.
Yeah, we'll probably
I
see
know.
Rock
You go
come
if you
around the
have
corner
to.
on hers.
Line's good.
Line's good.
When
Go if you
I
have
played
to.
with
You
Brett
can go.
McDonald, that's how you got a good stare down, was dropping the center guard a foot over the hog line.
Right here. Feel it.
You'd get a very good stare down.
Hard, girls. Hard. Hard,
And
Lindsay.
we've got one of those right now,
Hard,
folks.
Lindsay.
Well, just a little higher than Wade would like it.
Full 8 back.
Dead center.
Just a hair high. They're going to be
Now
aggressive
she's
and go
going
after
to
this.
come
now.
around the middle. Probably not playing the other turn because that corner might be in the way a bit. We're getting lots of curl out here on all the
Close.
sheets, so
Lots of room.
Lots of room. Wade's there right now.
Hold
can
it.
Yeah. T-line.
Not curling yet. Yep.
it's going sideways in there behind the center.
Oh, well.
Wow, what a great view from our production crew. Shout out to the Gruno boys. Well, one of them anyway.
Okay.
No, Kirk, stay.
don't
Don't
have a
don't
whole
go.
lot.
Mike, apologize.
Okay.
Sorry.
I like 12. Okay, 12-5.
So Sportsnet
Do you
started to
think I
arrive
can
today
hit-
too.
Like it should be
We got
full
the
speed in this
production
half
crew.
now.
They set up the cameras last night, or
Yeah, they were here late last night putting the.
then the production crew for them are here. But we thought about sending them home and just have the Gruno boys take it over.
Yeah.
Yep.
We actually had one of the Sportsnet guys from the truck came in and made a point of coming up and telling us what a great production this was and how good a job you're doing. And
Line's fine.
Move hard.
Line's fine. Line's fine. Roll it. Hold.
he said we were okay too.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't say nothing about us, but
See,
Easy.
there's this. She threw that pretty good, but she had a little more than hack weight, and she had no problem getting 3/4
no,
of that.
almost got to the nose. They
Yeah.
missed the guard by a good couple inches still. So,
Yeah. That's why that
One-
guard being tight's a big difference.
so we got Becca Heber here, former World Junior Champion with Jocelyn Peterman when she was Becca Conchu back in the day.
10. Whoa.
2012 Canadian Junior.
2012, the only stat that I was right all week
Oh,
about.
great
Wow,
roll.
what a great hit and roll. All about the weight control there, but it might have peaked out a
Peaked
little
out
on
a
the other
little.
side.
I think we'll get some good
And the ice
movement
is so
here.
curly that you can chase anything with that high guard.
Yeah, the ice has been unbelievable.
Yeah.
Whoa, write that
Got
down.
it.
Say that again. Let me videotape that. Oh
Yeah.
my God, that's the first time he said that all week.
Mike Livis Ice Incorporated.
Mike and Brett.
You may find better,
No,
but you'll
no,
never
I-
pay more.
I got Brett Harkey helping me here, so him and I have teamed up to
12.
try and do as many events as we can. So
Brittany. Hard, Britt. Burpees. Hard, Britt.
Brett Harkey out of Leduc's done many major events, and I've done a few myself. So Jamie Barassa got us together and kind of trained both of us. He's the one normally that would do all these events in the past. But now he's
And
taking his
Jamie's-
skills to China.
Choose it one
Full
in the
8.
middle.
He's
Okay.
making perfect ice
Just
over there
top
for
8.
them.
Yeah.
Give you 14 and a half.
You're not going back this year?
He told me the other day I'd probably have to come back, but I don't know. The flu's going on over there right now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
70 people died.
Pretty scary, yeah.
But 70 is like such a small number over there.
Well, that's true.
Line's good.
Bruno's nodding, so he's in agreement.
Easy, guys. Let it work. Let it
70's
work.
in like one room over there when you're there, so being
really
the lineup,
running.
that's like one
Yeah.
1/10 of the people that's in the
Bex.
lineup for taxis at the airport.
Hard backs. Hard backs. You gotta go.
But they're not really sweeping or cleaning at all either.
Go, 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 go.
Yeah.
So they kept that going. They wanted to bury it as much as possible. So even though it's behind
They
the
could
tee, they kept
freeze
it
too,
going
but
just
I
to
don't
try and get as much under.
Kayla's looking to play the double
Yeah.
here.
You're 12-1 on your last.
Taking quite a bit of ice here, so I suspect she's only throwing about hack weight.
Truthfully, the guard's high enough, you could probably almost play board.
Little less.
12-5. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep. 12-5. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Close. Yep. Yep.
It's real good, I think.
Yep. Hard roll, hold.
Go, 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 go. Shoot.
Oh, they just missed it. Curled up a bit at the end. Thought she had it at the hog line.
Easy.
Got to anticipate that curl because they got to know it's going to finish.
Lindsay Makachuk throwing
Man,
through
I
that
love-
one. She's a terrific player. She played good the other night.
She's the manager of the Winter Club
Yeah.
right now, curling club.
I'm
so.
pretty sure she used to manage Lloyd Minster Golf and
Great
Country
lady.
Club as well. Yeah.
Great lady. She used to coach Kayla back 2 years ago.
And Hope, I think, right?
Clean.
And Hope as well, I believe, yeah.
Whoa. Whoa, off. It's floating. Sticking.
Notice they didn't put us on the big screen tonight.
That's actually pretty good.
Colin. They're sick of us down in the... They're sick of listening to us down in the...
Oh, he's already in the
the
beer
lounge.
over there by the looks of it.
Wake up over there.
I think we'll get some movement in this spot.
So I think they're going to try and crotch this, eh? Or what did
I
she
like
decide to
9 here.
do?
Well,
It might be a
Let's throw a
hair
nine.
Lindsay's-
heavy.
Just peel.
Oh, okay.
The double's there.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
nose. Yeah.
You got it.
Man, we love
You
Megan
really-
out of Ontario. Hey, Megan says commentary is excellent, informative. My God, I love that lady.
She's our toughest critic. She's saying nice things like that. That's
I
good.
know. She's watching every show, so she keeps coming back.
Whoa, whoa.
And nice double by
Nice throw.
Kayla.
Really good. And he had to keep it there.
Oh, interesting that
Yeah.
Kelsey's going to run up there and
She's
come
just
around
gonna-
the center.
Okay.
She's going for 2 here.
Yep.
Top 4,
got
she
it.
figures, but I don't know with that long guard. I think they can chase them. I don't know if you can put it anywhere. They can't chase it.
Yeah.
Got to be top 8 here.
Might be better to be half in the 8, make it that much tougher.
Ice looks like it's running real well out here tonight.
What do you guys think for here? You gonna start at the pin? Okay.
Kelsey
Yeah,
Rock
like bite
out
the
of
top 4.
This
Fully
team is
just-
actually out of the Lethbridge Curling Club. Kelsey lives up in Edmonton, but
Yeah. I'm not sure which one of them would be out of Lethbridge.
must be Jesse or Danielle Sheeman. Anybody listen to Lowell, maybe they let us know which one of these players is at the Lethbridge Curling Club. But what a beautiful
Line's
facility is built
good.
down there in Lethbridge.
Oh, isn't that incredible?
Just top
Fantastic.
8.
Line's good.
Always try to go down there with our juniors for
Okay,
an event
line's
or two throughout
good.
the year. So
Top 8 is
love it down there
good.
in Lethbridge.
Line's good.
I mean, don't like all the wind, but
Line's really
Love
good.
attending
Over
the curling
curling.
She's got the
Just
line
fully-
is
it's
perfect
really
here.
nice. Got to stop. Got to stop so it doesn't
Whoa.
peek
Might
out.
creep out the other side.
14 and a half.
14 and a half right there,
Yeah.
top button, not much sweeping. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take a little bit less ice than yours. Yeah.
So she must be throwing with that ice. Hack weight. you
forward
think?
weight or hack with that ice. It's a long guard, so they just got to get by.
Sounds like a lot of ice
Just
for
nose
board.
with hack.
Yeah.
Back weight.
There
Go
you
keen
go.
here.
Thanks, Kayla.
I took a little bit less ice than Lindsay, so we'll just have to watch for the jump.
Yeah, they'll stay
It'll
close.
swing hard as it's coming in here.
12 is good.
Okay, you got it. Nice 12. Little down. Yep. It's really hard. Stay off center. Weight's good. Whoa. Brittany, hard. Hard, Britt.
Making it easy.
Yeah,
Making it easy.
good shot.
Nice throw.
So,
Well, I guess Kelsey's going to have the draw for her single point here.
yeah.
She's looking for 14 and a half. Probably the same shot she just threw.
Yeah, she
I
just
love it
threw
when
it.
a skip goes down and just puts the broom down, throws the draw to the fourth. But she's
Yeah.
got a wide open hit, the one on the right. And
It's the way it's supposed to be.
Touch a hair more. Yeah. I can give you the same, hey?
let's try and get a time on this one for us, for the crowd at home, and just let them know where the speed of the ice is.
Line's good.
Not
Same
very similar,
pass.
guys.
They're not jumping it. Looks
Same
like they think
path.
it's pretty good.
They're happy with it.
There it goes.
Whoa.
Keeping a brush, just keeping it clean.
It's not light. 14-3. Got to sit around.
Judge. On yellow.
Wow,
Great shot.
great shot.
Very
Hopefully they
clutch.
didn't- Great job by the sweepers to not sweep that at all.
One
Yep.
yellow.
They recognized the speed was just a
14-1 on that
heavier
one.
than the last one.
14-1.
Judge.
Okay, well, it's won by Rock, so now after two ends, we got SKRLIK 1, Rock 1.
So close.
Any updates over in the other sheets?
Well, we got sheet B. Shearer scored a 2 in the first end against Hilker. And on sheet C, you got Kaufman and Bond. Bond's up 1-0. And on sheet D, it is Scheidegger Walker. Walker's up 2-0 after 1.
Big game over there on sheet D.
Yeah, let's do it.
Walker against Scheidegger. Walker obviously sitting 5-0 at the top of the standings. Scheidegger sitting at 2-3, so
A little down.
Line's good.
Halfway tight.
Halfway.
Good.
It should cut a bit, hey?
Yeah. Tight. Keep your broom down.
Text rock.
Easy. Yeah. Clean. Just clean. A little bit.
Line's good. Nice, Jess. Really good. Good judge. 16-1.
we're getting a question here to see if it's worth coming out to the beer gardens tonight. Absolutely, if you want to watch the best band in Okotoks play.
Like 14-8.
We got Haggis starting at 9 p.m.
14-5 is probably not.
We got
much
our
sweeping.
big sponsor, Far Beer, that's going to be sold all night in the lounge. And Haggis will be on till over midnight. So we're expecting a big crowd tonight.
That question came from Brian Duncan, so I'm almost positive he'll show up.
Anything to do with partying,
That's right.
beer.
Line's great.
Bring Penny with him, so he's got to ride home.
Right here. 4-1. Great shot, Hope.
So
Well-
we didn't go over at the beginning, but we're going to go through the standings going into this draw. So Walker is at the top at 5-0, Rock 4-1, Hilker 3-2, and they stand as the top three. And then we got a logjam at 4 with SKRLIK, Scheidegger, and Shear all sitting at 2 and 3, with Vaughn and Kaufman at 1 and 4. So there is a very real possibility
Lots of room.
Wade's
very real possibility of a tiebreaker, just the way everything's laying out and who plays who. So it could be an exciting finish tomorrow morning
Really
then to the round robin.
Yeah, well, we've got a few seconds here. We're going to throw a shout out to our sponsors. We got our very nice sponsors. We already mentioned Far Brewery, but we also have WFG, and we got the WFG Lounge down there going, hopping tonight.
Yeah, 14-3.
We've got Kruger, which is basically Scotties that has supported curling for ladies in the last 30 years.
12,
Spectacular sponsor. And, of course, Sentinel Storage is a new sponsor to Curling Alberta this year. Welcome aboard to those. And we have Atco Gas is one of our major sponsors as well. So their box has been full all week.
12-5.
We just want to shout out a big thanks to all those sponsors. Without them, this event could not have happened.
Want another big shout out, Town of Okotoks. Town of Okotoks has been nothing but accommodating to us right from the get-go, and they made putting on this event very easy for us.
Well, and the staff here at the Murray Arena has just been spectacular.
Sorry, Caleb, back home.
You know, that rock didn't quite
No,
get
it
out
didn't
of the
go.
rings.
No.
And it's kind of buried behind the one on the full 8 there, so rock's going to ignore the red and come around the center here again. A little aggressive here without the hammer.
It's early in the end. I think she's got the center.
Close.
She's going to go for it here.
This is how my kid plays. I can tell who teaches him.
Line's really good.
Always
Line
overly
only.
aggressive without the hammer. As a parent watching the game, it's
13-6.
very difficult.
It's got to say.
And I'm sure these people have, these teams have lots of family watching tonight.
Oh, she's going a hair
Okay.
deep.
This big kick is what she gave us.
I
Yeah,
think
who
Red's
shot
still
there?
shot,
Yeah.
hey? You think?
Yeah. Hit and roll.
We don't have Dead-Eye Deb to
Oh,
help
yeah,
us.
Deb's not here.
And I wasn't even
Bruno.
close this morning.
Bruno's
Bruno's shaking his head.
Do you want to play this?
Red?
He's saying red.
So it's probably yellow.
Yeah, it's probably yellow.
Like, I don't mind that.
No, Bruno, stay. Don't go.
Holy God, Bruno.
Behind the rock.
We're just killing him tonight. We do love the guy, but holy God. Treating him just like family.
Back 12. The 4-3 was T. I think we're looking for 14-7.
Okay, so tell us why SKRLIK's playing this turn and not the other turn, Lee. Or did I stump you?
No, sorry, I'm looking. Just looking up above just to get a better view of that.
Gave it a
Well,
little,
typically you'd play this turn because you want to give them the double when they're coming around. If you go on the other turn and you happen to hang it out, there's way more opportunity for a double there.
Yeah, smart call. That's exactly why. So,
And
people at
also it
home-
lines up into the yellow as well. You go with the
Exactly.
other turn, it doesn't actually line up to the back yellow.
Hard.
Now, the problem with this is,
She's a little heavy,
yeah,
but she throws it down to the back, and we definitely know it's red.
definitely red now,
No,
yeah.
that would have been the weight.
Kelsey's nose recognizes there are 2 reds sitting around, so she's going to have to play a little hit and roll here instead.
Yeah!
You know, Becca knows what it's like to be the rest of us now, with the little nice little belly there.
Yes! Hard, Jess. That's fine.
You're on your own.
Well, the rest of us have a big belly there too from all the.
Gruna are staying out. We're both not even looking over.
She's pregnant. Some of us look like we're pregnant.
I
A little harder to curl.
tried to get as far away from you as possible in this booth, but
Okay, never mind. Bernice is back on tonight. Bernice from Curler's Corner. Hi, Bernice.
Yeah.
Bernice's van will be here tomorrow, her trailer, with all her equipment for sale. So
oh, she's gonna roll out on that one. I think she might have got a little tight there because they were on it right out of the get-go.
as soon as she let it go, yeah.
I should have just committed to it. As soon as you
Bernice's
got
trailer will
off
be
it-
here tomorrow and Sunday, selling equipment out in front. So if you need some new equipment, definitely stop by.
Okay.
And of course, we can't forget about ESW, big sponsor for us for this week.
Line's good. Little bit
ESW, great supporter of the event.
To this one. Backs. Yep. Gotta keep the line. Hard.
Of course, Bernice, back to Bernice there.
That's not bad.
Big supporter of curling in Alberta, so make sure you get out and support her this weekend because she does nothing but
This
give
isn't
to the
bad.
game of curling.
Just T-line.
I like.
So we'll give a little update here. Sheet B, Shearer versus Hilker. They blank, so it's still 2-0 Shearer. On sheet C, Kaufman's up 2-1 after 2. On
down.
sheet D, we have Scheidinger 1
Line's fine.
and Walker 2. Walker having last rock going into the third.
Back four. Whoa. Close. You can go. Hard line. Hard line.
Tough out.
Hard line. Hard.
Well, I got 15:04 on that one, so that's why I come up just a little light. We're looking for 14.5, 14.75.
Half in the 4.
You want the same?
But not a bad place for a red.
Yeah, we can be top button, but 2 it's probably our. Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to throw this out turn, come around. Look how much ice they're taking. It's obviously some nice swing there.
Less for sure.
Yeah, line. You gotta go line. Line's good. Yeah, line. Yeah, line. Hard line. Hard.
This is really curling.
Hard.
Oh, great shot.
Great sweeping, guys.
Wow.
Great shot. Great sweep. So they're going to run it straight back.
Brian
got it,
Duncan
Lynn.
said he'll buy the first round for sure, so get your butt out here, Brian.
Brittany. Hard, Britt.
Well,
Okay.
Bernice's reach in curling goes way beyond Alberta. So Megan wrote in saying, Bernice is a great ambassador of the sport. She got me in touch with Team Cooey, who graciously sent me some signed gifts. So Bernice is not only looking after curlers in Alberta, but all the way in Ontario as well.
Yeah.
And then we draw around again.
Amazing lady.
I think I like quite tight.
Yeah, like right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Right there.
So I just missed that.
Alright, you got it, buddy.
So Kelsey's going to throw up the
It's the
center
same as
guard
going
here.
that way.
Okay.
So she's going to show this. She almost wants to throw it. She doesn't want to leave the red open.
She wants to be covering right in the middle, but
Dead
it's
center, and she's got to be somewhat tight with this, I think. She doesn't want this super long.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, like nice and tight. Like splitting those 2 rocks, like
Yeah,
biting
that'd be
center.
perfect.
Almost.
great communication between the team there.
Okay.
Kelsey communicating to the front end what she was looking for.
Line's good.
Backs.
Line's good.
She looks
Line's
like she's got the
good.
right weight.
Okay, Jess's rock. Jess. Whoa.
This will finish nice.
So it'll finish hard
Jess.
here.
Jess. Whoa.
Hard, Jess.
It's just about perfect, I
That's
think.
exactly what she wanted, I think. But
You have to curl it more.
Yeah, let's play it with board. Okay. Well, we just need the stick.
Yeah, they need the shooter to stick around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
think
want to
just a
have some
little, but I
options to
think
get to that
maybe
yellow on the
next
next
time.
one. So this is
Yeah.
not only trying to remove the yellow that's top 4 foot,
like
but
this
they
is
want to
gonna
make
move
sure they leave 2 reds there to be able to advance up later
Yeah, I'm
to maybe
still
get rid of that
thinking it's
yellow
gonna
at the
cut
back
over
of
a
the
little
horn.
bit in this spot.
Yeah.
Have a big end here.
Just bored.
I'd be curious here if she doesn't
11?
roll
11,
off a
yeah.
little bit. She
We'll try to
might just
keep
leave
the 7 as in front as we
rock with a
can.
Yeah.
fairly simple double
clean, you got
possibly.
it.
Then Rock might leave the double right back for 2. So this is interesting angles here.
11-5.
Not wide on this.
Whoa, whoa,
There.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Sit, 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 sit. Sit.
That's pretty
Very
good.
nice shot, I think.
Yeah, they got to be
Exactly
careful
what
here.
she called. Oh, this is Kelsey's
If
last.
she tries
I
to,
don't really know
yeah.
what she has. Like, I guess.
Nothing this
This
way.
then?
She has probably that for 3.
Yeah, they got to be careful where they stick
I also
this.
don't want to play this though. Then she plays that
Yeah.
for 3.
Yeah.
She might have that for 2. I get to the nose of this.
You can't really
That's
guard
tough, though.
anything
You
because
got adjustments
she
to
might
guard
slash
and
one in and
overcurl to get to
take
nose.
3.
Okay.
Or I play this.
Yeah, I didn't
That's
mind
probably
that.
a pretty good call. Hey, top 4 foot
Timeout?
there.
Yeah,
Sure.
this is a tight situation here, so I think they're going to call a timeout and have their coach come out.
Oh, Heather's coming down.
Then she just has that thin.
Leaving
well,
her
that's
that
fucking-
for-
Danielle's worried about that. That's so thin.
But it's there.
Like you have to flash it to make it.
What are we guarding?
Well, guarding this.
You think that's there, so that's what we'd be guarding. I
Well,
don't
if you don't think it's there, we don't have to guard it, right?
Like I don't think she can throw enough weight to hit that out and get to the inside to push it.
Which
past
one is
our
she
red.
talking about, Mike? Which?
I don't know.
So they're worried about
what are
this
your
one in the
thoughts, I
center
guess, is
line.
my
They're
first-
trying to think if they throw. Can
really
Kayla throw
hard.
enough weight to come around the guard, get to the nose of the red, run it
too.
back, and remove
Like
the
the way
yellow?
the rocks are right now, I think.
I
Like
mean,
do-
we are
do
getting
guard?
lots of swing,
That's
but
it.
that
You
could
guard is a
also
little tighter.
get
So
If you don't think this is here, then she's got a hard draw for 1. She can't play that anymore.
you know, it's a weird situation. You could actually be real aggressive
I
here and
agree.
go for a
I
steal,
don't like the hit. Okay.
but you could also set something up by being real aggressive.
She ever
So.
like coming
Well,
around. The
you know
five.
what? She could play that come around with the out turn to the 4 foot.
But then it might
This is pretty
leave.
good.
Even if
Might
she-
leave the red run back a little easier because you might
I don't
not
think you
have
can.
to.
I
get
don't
to the-
think
You'd have
you'd
to
have to
overcurl it this
overbury
way.
it
Yeah.
to have it be an issue.
actually.
Probably,
I do too.
right?
Or what if it
Okay,
hangs
that's my
out?
first thought.
Yeah.
You know, just half into the 4 foot there. You might
Like,
have a
I
run
know I
back
set up a
double for.
doubles weight,
Well,
like,
probably
yeah,
only for
overcurl
1
it.
though.
That's
Yeah,
impossible.
probably only for 1, I think.
Yeah. So
So this
This
is
is good.
probably a pretty good call because they don't feel like that intern tap is there with any kind of weight
not
anyways.
to remove the yellow.
So then this is probably, if that's the case, then this
think
is
so,
probably a
right
pretty
here.
good call.
Well,
but-
then,
think
I
ideally
mean, the
we're
worst
just
case you
tilting
guard
that one
here.
off.
She might not be able to score.
Well, yeah, even
You
if
know,
you
might have to
came
play
up
a tap
short
for 1.
full 8 foot, then
She has
she's
to
really
play
only
quiet
got
tap
one
for 1.
quiet tap for 1. So this is
Yeah.
kind of a
Half in
win-win
the
here.
four is perfect.
You can make this a lot of different ways.
Same
But you
here.
don't want to put it right next to the rock heel. Like you have to be. It still has to be precise. Somewhere short here. See where she ends up.
Line's good.
I thought it was very close,
Line's
guys.
good. Line's really good.
Line's close.
This is not
Okay,
light.
room then.
Whoa.
Room then.
This is not light.
Room then.
This could be dangerous if she goes
Whoa.
deep.
Not bounce off. You can't rub off your yellow and out.
Okay. Good sweep.
That's
Well, I think the run
pretty
back's
good.
there now,
Four.
but it's only for 1.
I'll steal a
Yeah, it's
2
all-
with that slash.
That's only for 1, definitely.
Like, is that ever there?
Well,
It's there, but the yellow
They're
goes
so
back
tough.
on the red.
Just a hair left.
Like we're playing a tap.
So do you want to just freeze tap?
I think, yeah, we just play this tap.
That one's better?
Yeah.
I think that's probably your safest
Yeah.
call.
Yeah, I think so.
You've seen this here a few times. You probably know where to put the broom.
Key's the weight. You got to throw back
Yeah.
4 somewhere in this area and just tap it up to the button.
Usually where guys get in trouble is they pick a
Just
weight
gonna
and they
tap
ice
it.
for it, and then they think to themselves,
Tapping.
well, I could be a
Yeah,
little heavier
it's
here
jams
because I got all
anyway,
this
so it's only
backing.
for one,
You
even
throw it
if
a little
you
heavier
go
and it doesn't
off.
curl enough.
Yeah,
and
you got to get to
rub
the
off.
nose here. You got to get the nose to be able to
T-line
get
weight
shot.
here.
You just got to
14 or
make
not?
sure you pick
Sounds
the weight
good.
and throw the weight you want.
3/4 actually probably doesn't do it enough unless your weight's perfect.
She's only playing back 4.
You got
Back
it.
4, I think.
Yeah. Such nice swing here. I think she'll.
Back 8.
Back 8, back 12.
Well, wait.
Back 8.
Nope.
Gotta get to center.
It's not going yet.
Goes.
Line's pretty
There
good.
it goes.
Line's pretty good, Linz. Don't overcurl this.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Wow.
Is that any good?
Great touch
What
by
a shot.
Kayla.
Great shot.
Pistol. Pistol.
Yeah, these two teams are here to play.
Lots of shots being made in that end. So while we got another second, another shout out to some of our sponsors. Chopped
This
Leaf.
side.
Make sure you get out and
Down a little
try them. Cobb's Bread. Sobeys.
bit. Sweeping it because I was like,
Dave
oh,
Gilbert over at
coming down.
Sobeys is big
Yeah, I
big
was like,
supporter of
there's no room,
Okotoks.
there's no room.
Him and his family have done so much for this community. Home Hardware. Infinity Chartered Accountants. Lynham House. Miller Farms.
Did you know
2019
Miller Farms
Farm
was
Family Award winner.
Farm and Family Award winners last
know.
year? I didn't
Amazing.
know that, Debbie.
Stampede. They announced that at the Stampede last year. Calgary
Oh, is that
Stampede.
right?
Yeah.
Debbie never told us that. We'll have to get her
Oh.
up here for an interview and find out all
Debbie's
about it.
kind of, she just keeps all that stuff in. She's such a super lady. but
Oh
you never-
yeah,
she'd
she
never
does so
tell you.
much for this club. Another lifetime member.
Good Time Party Rentals, of course, has helped us with this setup. And
We're looking at 14.
Gordon Laurie.
Gordon Laurie, RBC, My Family Dental, Our Deal Agencies,
Throwing a lot on
of
that
course,
side.
Scotia Bank,
You got it.
the Dogs, Okotoks Dogs, Baseball Academy here in town, Expressions. We're really lucky with all the sponsorship we had. So thanks, everybody.
Yeah, we were heavily supported from the community here.
Line's good. I'd like to go a bit right here.
Now, make sure you come down to the lounge, the Scotties Lounge tonight for our far beer that we have on
Got it hard.
for sale here. We're carrying 4 different styles. We have the Munich, Copper, how do you say it, Hefe?
Just clean.
Hef.
That's
Hefe.
really good.
The
Hef and the Pils. So if you're a big Pilsner drinker, like
4-7.
most
Big
of us
size,
around
Brittany.
here, then you'll enjoy the Pils. That's what I recommend.
Why?
'Cause
Why
it's so
does people
good.
like Pilsner?
Come on.
Well,
The club's making good money on Thursday nights with Pilsners.
it's true. They are. It's true. But when you guys came to Black Diamond, I had like 2 2-4s of pills that hadn't moved in 2 years, and all of a sudden I had to go buy more.
You didn't tell me they're 2 years old.
And you were only there a year, an hour.
Whoa!
I think I took some on off sales. Now I feel ripped
my
off.
God.
You got it. Hard roll.
They had depreciated over the last couple of years, but still.
10.
So we went in the house with the first one, and now we're seeing a little bit of a hitting game. Everyone's being a little conservative early in this game.
Oh,
9-5.
Close. Yep. Yep. Whoa. 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 Clean. Clean. Clean.
9-5.
Okay. Just clean.
Good shot.
10-1. Yeah.
So hope for the game. She was at 96% going into this end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jessie Marlowe throwing now. She started the end at also at 96% for the end.
Halfway. Got some
I'm
room.
gonna let you go first. Halfway tight.
halfway tight the
Line's
guard,
good.
halfway to the rings, halfway between the hog line and the top of the house.
Line's good.
Tight means just closer to the house. So Trying to throw this corner guard up in a nice location,
keep
not
it going,
too
keep it going.
high because there's so much curl.
Nice, Jess.
Good, Jess. 16-6.
You got to bring your
Sweeping.
corner guards into the right
It's
spot
still
so to
done.
make
Yeah.
them
Right
effective.
here.
Sometimes you want to get them a little farther
you're
off the center
tighter in,
line when
that's
there's this
not
much
bad.
swing. If they're too
like
close to
being
the
tight if
center,
you
then
can.
you cut off to your forefoot
Bit
because you
wider.
have to hair the corner
think
guard
so.
on your way by.
Yeah.
Line's good. Curling
Whoa,
now
whoa,
if you
then.
can.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Well, you're gonna have to let it die. Unless it's frozen.
I think they're coming right in with this.
Can you get it frozen?
Brittany Tram
No,
coming into the
no,
end
no.
at 88%.
4-8. That's okay.
Kelsey's going to play the double here. Becca Heber's going to throw this. I'm sure she can throw some good hit weight here.
Whoa, no.
Kelsey's showing some patience here. Going to play this double and wait to be able to use the corner guard.
She got that
Doesn't,
back.
doesn't want to roll out here.
Still
though.
got a curl. I don't know which one to go on.
Good, Beck.
That
Okay,
actually
good.
did the job.
Yeah,
You know, those rocks are pushed to the back 12.
worked out pretty well actually.
You might see Kelsey come around the corner on the next one.
Becca was at 92 coming into this end.
Yeah, we're getting lots of good shots made tonight.
Close. 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 Yep. 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 Forward. Whoa, whoa, Forward. That's good.
Good shot.
Very nice throw.
Very
Told
nice.
her like 4-3.
And as I expected, because
told
those
her, like,
rocks are in the 12 foot, we're
14-3
going to see
around
Kelsey
the
play the
corner.
come around
That's
the
what we
corner.
think. Yeah.
So Becca, we saw a great little hit a minute ago. Now we're going to see a draw around the corner. It's always a little harder to switch gears when you go from big hit to draw. These players are so
Line's
good.
good.
Wait's close. You're right. Stay down.
There's lots of room
Line's
here, but
really
it's
good.
it's going to bust when they go across center.
Hard, gotta be piece the 8. Switch if you can.
Yeah, keep going. Switch if we can. We can.
Hard, D. Hard. Hard. Go, go, go. Hard. Little more. Hard. Good sweep.
That's really good. She just shows about maybe half a
Much do you
rock.
have?
Didn't quite get completely buried,
Just hack.
but just going to chase it with hack weight.
Yep.
You got it. $12.
Yep. 12-5. Yep.
12.5 is hack weight. That's hog to hog times.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Get the roll.
Just rubbed.
Yep.
So she's going to freeze this here, rock.
Okay.
Back 8.
Make a real good freeze here. It's be
It's going to be hard to get it
think
deuce. but I
really
think
hard to
Yes.
get it out.
You got to be frozen on the center line side, though. If you're frozen on the
So you want to
board side, she's going to leave her a double to
Got two.
sit for.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
She's got to be frozen in the right spot.
Yeah, as long as she doesn't cross the face, she should be
T-line's
good.
just as good here, splitting the rings.
Yeah, T-line would be fine.
She'll have to chase the open one.
I have a feeling she's going to go chase this open one here,
Line's good.
regardless.
Close for line.
Sheeman's been good all week, so
She's really good.
she's an unbelievable player. Great delivery, nice balanced delivery.
Hard. Back. Hard, you gotta go. You gotta go. Keep going. Roll it off. That's good.
That's a
Didn't
very
roll
good
to a bad
shot.
spot at all.
Weight was perfect, so
Do you,
So they're trying to play this on the nose. They got to be careful of
just
the
hitting
jam
really on
on
the
this.
far
I don't mind if we do that.
That's probably the safer call.
You like this?
Yeah, in case you get a jam at the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eventually, maybe you get a better shot at it.
We'll talk about it. Yeah.
We'll come down and have a little talk and just make sure Lindsay feels comfortable with what she's throwing here. Sometimes you throw when one person's calling on and one calling off because they're playing slightly different shots, so it's good to get on the same page.
I think this is sort of risky because if we ever jam, and we're gonna play inside out to it. Yeah. Yeah.
I think with the
And I
first
think
one,
just
this is
try to roll
probably a
it
pretty
right
good call.
over. Like even side 4 foot's pretty good. Stay shot though.
So after a good discussion there by Lindsay and Kayla, they've come up with hitting the open rock, trying to roll closer to that yellow, maybe set up the double on the next shot.
Little firm. Whoa,
Whoa,
whoa, whoa, Brittany. 9 even. Sprint. Close, hard, hard, hard. Close, close.
Go, 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 go. Hard, hard, hard.
Very nice shot.
Yeah, there's nothing
Nice
wrong
throw.
with that.
That worked out really well.
Yeah. Now Rock's got to try and get some distance here.
Okay, 10 and a
And
half.
nose, all of a sudden that gets to be a fairly easy double
Yeah, nose
without
hit,
having to worry about a jam anymore.
nose hit here probably leaves a double, so they got to
Yeah,
roll a little bit.
gotta
Even
get
if you
some
roll a little
movement.
bit, you might leave the double.
Be better to even roll in rather than staying right there.
Yep, I agree. Rolling under and lining it up on those back reds would be the best. Just hanging.
No! Close!
Well, here it comes.
Whoa! Backs! Backs! Yep, yep, yep.
Not
Okay, that's pretty good.
terrible. I don't think there's a double there
I
yet.
think a half rock would make it,
I
would
like
it
the
not?
double, but it's also risky.
Pretty
a little
flat.
bit.
It's half a rock.
I was saying half
Yeah,
a
it's
rock.
looks
Not
like
thinner for sure. It'll be half or thicker.
you gotta throw hard though.
They'll throw it real hard. Yeah.
Like you
Yeah,
can't.
peel.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, you gotta throw peel
gotta-
at it, get some action.
Yeah, I
Got
didn't
to
even
take
look
that
at
into
those.
consideration. Those back
For a
rocks.
second, I was
but
like, oh, did I grab
Yeah.
the wrong rock? Because you were pointing at them.
I want to get some
Oh, there we
action
go.
off this, so they're gonna throw the out turn. Try and get a little more gear action coming off the shoot, off the contact rock.
Yep.
Just half a rock.
They're trying to
is
get a
the
little more
double.
gear action, push it out, but
Peel.
that takes the back out of play with this turn a little bit.
Thanks,
I mean, you have to
Release.
curl
You got
up a lot.
Yeah.
When you throw a peel, it's probably not going to curl that much, so you'd have to throw it a little inside if you risk the jam. But
Peel! Close.
she's closer.
Close, stay close.
She's real close, and she's throwing it hard.
Woo! 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 Go, 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 go,
Did
go,
touch
go,
the
go,
back.
Go, go. Keep going, out of the help. Let's go.
And I think it worked out. Actually,
It
think
might
it
have.
kicked
They
it out
actually
far
were
enough to-
sweeping that to make it curl.
Had to let it.
Yeah, we actually
hold it
didn't,
straight a
didn't
bit.
need to. You could have actually swept it to hold it.
But it did
Got it.
move it out far enough. I believe that red is second shot at the top of the house.
Yep, for sure it is. Yep.
For sure. We got it for sure, folks.
Got it
We got
for
it for
sure.
sure.
My eyes couldn't tell, but the TV can tell.
So Kelsey could have played a little hit and roll on that red too.
Kelsey coming into this end was actually at 100%.
Wow.
And Kayla was at 96. Like, these skips are playing well.
I don't even understand those numbers.
No,
Never seen those in my life.
never even saw those in school.
We don't want to talk about your
Totally.
school again. Let's not bring the school up again.
Well, and you never even went,
I
apparently.
know. I did. Played a lot of pool in my day.
Clean.
Close!
Yep.
Yep!
I went enough.
Whoa!
But I learned more at the pool hall.
Yep. Hard.
Okay, good sweeping. The center line there.
If I was Kelsey, I might have played in on that red on the
Wow,
wings.
nose brings in the
Let
shot.
Tried to
roll in
come off
center.
it. Only problem, they might have pushed it.
Might have, but even if you group them together, she probably would have had to make a play on it. Might have left you double for two.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
worst case, you hit it fat and you roll into it.
Yeah.
Yep. There's some options there.
And I don't think
control
Kayla
here.
would
I
have
think
threw
I'll
up the
take
guard
both,
at
like,
it, so
Theirs are cutting over pretty good in this path.
Kayla's got to stick around here, though.
Yeah.
And
Just
odds are if
10.
she sticks
No, they're
around,
just a
Kelsey
little
won't
bit
be
on
able to
Rick's
take a run
side.
at the double because of the possible jam at the back. So
No,
she'll
well,
have done her job and forced here.
Dead knows.
got
I
it,
don't
straight
know if the double will be there. Will it?
It's close. Close.
Just needs to roll a hair back to center would be
Whoa.
perfect.
Pause!
Center.
Pause!
Yeah, go a little bit. Yep. Go to go. Go to nose. Go to nose. Go to nose.
No double there. Just
Easy.
well,
Yep. You got it.
no double there. Pretty flat.
Pretty flat.
So Kelsey's going to try to go throw the nose hit for a 1. And since she's sitting at 100%, she'll be close here.
Yeah, I would think this is probably.
Just a little control weight here.
Clean!
Clean it.
Clean is a good sign.
Clean! Clean!
Sleepers think the weight's up a bit, but
Clean! 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 Clean!
clean is good.
Good.
Nice throw.
Good shot. Good shot.
1 yellow.
Well-
so that after 4 ends, that puts the score SKRLIK 2, ROQUE 2. So we're in for a barn burner
Yeah,
tonight.
and we're looking on the other sheets. Sheet B, Shearer is tied with Hilker at 2 after 4. On sheet C, Kaufman is up 4-1 on Vaughn after 3. And on sheet D, Walker's up
keeping
4-1 right now. Scheidinger's got hammer, though.
Walker's keeping her good play going out here right now.
So the Gruno boys are doing a fantastic job.
We got Don in the booth tonight. Don's doing our stats for us, and he's actually doing Sportsnet on the weekend. So he's the only one that the crew
He's the
was
only one
actually
they picked up.
That's the only one they
I
recruited.
thought for sure they're going to pick the Gruno boys up.
Well, I thought they'd actually ask us to help out. But
At no point did I think that. But
no chance. Hey, no chance.
You got it.
I saw Rob Folds in the building tonight, so obviously he's doing the commentary on Sunday.
He must be. Cohen, are you enjoying it so far? So where'd you get Cohen's name? Did you name him after the
Thought there
after
for
Leonard
time.
Cohen?
Good.
Oh, that's pretty
I don't
cool.
think so.
It's a lot better than Warren Wayne Ward.
You can clean now, I think.
There's a lot more work back
Yes,
then. They
we
didn't have
did.
time for talking about names. It was just throw it out there. Let's keep it close so we don't have to remember
Your
it.
parents has something about W's. Like they just love it.
Just pick at something close. We got cows to feed. Let's
My
get
mother
going.
had a hard time with Michael and Jeff, you know, like calling me Jeff and calling him Michael all the time. I can't imagine it. It's like a tongue twister.
I know.
Warren Wade Ward. Try and say that 10 times fast.
A little more, I think.
T-line.
Big shout out to my mom and dad in
Back
Yuma.
four.
They're probably
A little more
Stop.
line.
watching and listening
Line's
today.
good. It's moving
I
now.
think Christy's dad, Christy
Line.
told me they're in the same park
Line's
with my mom
good.
and dad, actually, just up
Right
the road
here.
from each other. And she
Line's
said,
really good.
I think she said Brian was listening.
4-4. Hardlands.
Don't ask me why we're listening down there in Yuma. It's a
Oh,
lot
I know.
nicer doing
Wow, they might
Good
just
shot,
just
Ho.
saying that.
Yeah, they're just telling us that. They saw it on Facebook. We're
Yeah.
doing it and said,
Well,
oh,
I
we're
better
listening."
tell 'em
Yeah,
that
sure.
so they don't
We
feel
never know.
bad.
They don't send us any comments. So
So maybe they don't.
maybe
Okay, I was going to say maybe they don't know how that part works. I don't know.
I'm staying away from that. Oh my God, your mother's going to be calling you again.
She knows.
Line's good.
I'm pretty sure Dad probably doesn't know though.
Line's good. Backs rock.
Top four. Line only, we're all there.
Whoa. Gotta sit.
Tightening up here a little bit. We
Do
were
we need
hauling
to bury
beer
or
all
no?
afternoon. I
No.
think I might tweak something in my back.
We're going to stand
What's
up.
the
and
policy
make-
on the massage people
No,
they had
that's
for the
14-6.
for the teams?
Well,
Do
they let us in
the
there? Yeah, I wish.
Probably not.
Behind tee. I don't mind just freezing.
That is the biggest crowd we've had yet.
Yeah, it's quite full. Like,
Packed.
let's
Even
play
on
this
the
side.
section over here, it's hard to see, and it's
Yeah.
busy.
And then if you get the
Not
guard,
hard
that's
to see,
fine.
but-
Yeah.
So I think like ice tight here.
so Hope,
Yeah, I
they're
like
going to throw
that.
the come around with Hope here and
Just
try and
have
get to the
It's a little
center.
stickier.
Hope's at 97% this game. Really playing well.
I think that'll be close.
So
yeah.
Hope was also part of that team
think he
that
named
went
him
on and
13
won
and a quarter.
the 2012 World Junior Champions with Jocelyn Peterman.
I think we're
If
down.
I'm not mistaken,
Close. Close.
We're fact checking. I'm
her and
pretty
Becca Conchu and Jocelyn Peterman and our own Christine Anderson, who's helping at our academy right now.
That's right.
Hard.
Say that again, wait.
Christine Andrews. Oh, you're right, Mike.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Get used to it and hear a lot more of that.
That's good.
So just rub the top.
3-5.
Rolled in the house.
Really nice weight.
So Red's got a couple
Yeah.
kickers around the house here. This can get a little hairy late in the end
That's
if they
okay.
continue to ignore them.
I gave you the same ice as my
I like
top.
the run
and
back
you
on
did
mine
cross
now.
For my top.
Yeah,
but I
I'm
thought I'd
surprised she's
make this
ignoring
good.
these, but again,
Yeah.
she's real aggressive without the hammer.
So she's got to be going. She's trying.
Looks soft to me.
She's trying to hook
Line
the inside.
down.
We're actually close. Top 8!
Around.
I
Becca.
thought this release was a little
Right
soft.
to
Line's really good. Yeah.
Becca was 94% coming into this game.
Yeah.
Hard, guys. Hard. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's
Just
fine.
rub off.
Wow.
Just
Nice
rubbed off.
call by the skipper. Just a feather
wanted,
off
right?
that
Play
get
this
it
run.
perfect.
Well, and she knew
You end
exactly
up
what the weight
doing
was.
that,
The
it's not
sweepers were
bad.
giving her
Why
updates the
not?
whole way.
Glad I asked. I was like, what's happening?
Playing the run back here.
Close.
Close.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Hard!
Hard. Hard.
Oh,
just missed it.
going by. 7-10 on that one, so
You
that's
like
fairly
that?
hard too.
Yeah, still got a little curl.
Top 4.
Well, we're hoping to get an interview with someone here in the 5th end break.
Positive, but I think it was a little
Yeah,
less
it's too.
Okay, you got room.
Got room.
Well, and I think
Top 12!
Wanna go?
Gotta go!
Okay.
Your wife, Atina,
Yeah.
is coming up in the
I
6th
see
you
end.
go.
she's coming up in 6, and I see them.
Gotta be full
I
eight.
think they're
Tight,
lining up.
tight, just
They're doing the
tight, tight.
bottles
Whoa,
or the
whoa.
Schmerler buckets right now. They're going up
Nice.
and down the rows.
They
And,
should do real well tonight. There's a lot of people in the crowd,
I
so
don't, like it's buried still. I still think I like peeling of some sort.
Yeah.
So they're going around.
Yeah.
You see the different
Yeah.
people in the rows with the buckets, going around raising money for the Sandra Schmerler Foundation.
awesome, awesome charity. Going for the double peel now. Trying
Lindsay.
to open up the
Linz,
front.
Linz, hard. Hard, Linz, hard. Hard, Lindsay, hard.
Wow.
Go,
Got
go,
all the
go,
rocks
hard.
moving.
Oh, is that any good? Is that any good? What a shot.
That deserves a cheer from the crowd. Moved all those yellows.
Yeah, what a fantastic shot that was.
I thought that might happen.
Sheeman's going to have to play the double right back here.
Can I? Okay.
Action. D, throw here.
Okay. Firm.
Yeah, that was Brittany Tran through that. That was a pistol.
Yeah. Oh. Yep, yep. Nice.
She answered back with another double.
Amazing shot making
Wow.
out here tonight. These teams have come to play tonight.
holy man.
Wow.
It's gonna be Don's job's pretty easy. Just slaps 4s down and
Yeah, it gives him 100%, 100%.
100%.
Bonuses for the doubles.
He went to the washroom. He came back. It was still 100%.
I think I think Brittany Trans might have been a bonus. Like she's got to be over 100% on that one. Triple.
10.
School teacher doesn't get bonuses. Just
Close. Clean. Whoa.
I would pray for bonuses with my school teachers.
Yeah. Hard hope.
Bonus just to get over 50.
that one rolled out.
All right. Still made it go away. But it's a split there.
Okay. Yeah, this is a little bit
playing the
different path,
straight.
but I think it'll
Drawing
be
around the
okay.
corner.
Let's play straight come around here.
Give you that 14 and a half.
Considering it's the opponent's rock, I'd say, yeah, split's no good. Can't see down the other end.
It's probably there. You don't necessarily want to play it.
So straight come around here. Didn't we see this earlier? You make this perfect and you force them to take 2.
Yeah.
Make the run back and then you're in trouble.
Make the dead berry, force him to throw the run back.
Yeah, they make it, then you're in trouble.
Line's good. Close for line. Yeah, line. Whoa, room. Backs rock. Hard backs.
Gotta go
Hard,
back.
you gotta go.
Hard
Well, there's some hard finish there, that's for sure. So you've probably got half a rock around.
Just 12-5.
Maybe not quite that much. No, maybe a quarter.
Yeah. You got it, Linz.
So Lindsay Macklechuck here is going to throw this little hack weight hit, chasing the rock.
Yeah, get it off center.
And made it no problem. Didn't quite stick around, but
Didn't quite stick
made
it.
the
She
rock
would have
go
preferred
away.
to stick it, definitely, but just going to give him another shot to
Gave you there. So I think
come
that's
around
close.
this.
that. They really held it once they started
once they started
sweeping.
sweeping.
So got it.
She kind of wanted to stick that just to force them to have to possibly play it, or they may have just ignored it anyways and gone back around, but
Still waiting for somebody to come up for an interview on the 5th end break.
Okay.
you see the
Around this
Alberta
hairless
curling
ice and
Booth directly
box
below us
right
right
below
now.
us, full of sponsors.
'Kay.
We're happy to see everyone coming out.
I think some of those people are some of the crew from Westlock. That are
Yeah,
here, 'cause
I think
Westlock's hosted the men's provincials in a
Yeah,
couple
which
weeks.
you'll be at, Mike.
I'll be there.
Your son Jacob won the B at the North qualifiers, go
Yeah.
to provincials.
Junior team heading to men's
Junior
provincials.
team going to men's provincial. You didn't probably only seen that. Couldn't count on.
Line's good.
You could count on one
Easy
hand
early,
how many
guys.
times that's happened.
Easy early. Line's good.
See, the Alberta curling guys have a lot of bling on them that we don't seem to be getting any access to. A lot of hats and jackets.
Hard
Yeah,
back.
slappy hands going out there.
Oh, she's real good
Lots
here.
of tricks.
Real good here.
Good sweep.
Wow, nice shot.
So she completely, not quite completely
14-8
buried,
on
but
that.
pretty good. So she's going to throw, I think she'll throw the runner here maybe.
I know. Yeah.
Might be easier to make the run.
Here it is. Force her to take 2. Make the run, stick it.
No, she thinks she could see enough to make a play at this.
You hit half a rock and it looks pretty good with that.
If we end up like taking ours and splitting, that's fine. Because then we have 2 in there, but I don't know what weight we're throwing.
So you can play this tight, and they're saying if they happen to rub the red and push it in,
Just
Let
roll
them
in.
both in. That
Yeah.
might be the shot, actually.
We'll try to
It's
roll
not-
pretty big.
It's not a terrible
12 and a
result
half?
by any means.
12 and a half, yeah.
It's definitely the way to err. Just to make sure you rub the guard
got
rather
it.
than go by everything.
Follow.
Follow. Whoa!
I think we gotta
Whoa!
go center line. Yeah, you gotta go. Gotta go for a piece. Gotta go for a piece. You're making it go. Go, go, go. Right to it, right to it, right to it, right to it, right to it.
Whoa.
Did she get the yellow out of the
No,
range?
she didn't get it out. She rolled out.
Did she stay in the range?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
just rolled out. So Well, Kelsey's going to make this again.
I actually almost like the run back there.
We got the ice crew out there. Big shout out to the ice crew. All my volunteers out there. They're working super hard all week. Brett Harkey and Peter Keenan out there guiding the boys when I'm not around, and well, basically guiding the boys all week.
Oh, I see my wife coming up. She's going to come up and do a fifth end interview, I think. So stay tuned. You're going to get to hear my wife.
Finally,
Tina Ford Johnson,
finally,
come
the
up
big
and
curler of the family.
distill us with some knowledge.
Finally, the brains of the operation.
Mike, words hurt, do you know? Hey, Bruno, isn't he hurtful? Yeah. Now Bruno and I are on the same team. It used to be you and me, Mike. Now it's me and Bruno.
Sorry.
Line's
Sorry,
good.
I
guys.
agree. Easy
I
then,
take
guys.
it all
Okay,
back.
room then.
Whoa then.
Line's good. Jess's rock. T-line. Back's rock, back rock. Back here's okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good, really good. Nice.
Stop her right there. So she's going to have a...
4-6 back.
Great
Should see-
throw. Gonna have to draw against two here.
Strelick's just going to come down,
Touch
throw
the
the draw.
forefoot.
Throw the draw. Looks like she's playing the straight draw. She took a little more ice. She's just going to play the straight straight draw, not the... I don't think she's playing this for backing.
Full 4.
Yeah.
Is ice for backing?
No, it's not.
I like a 330 split to T-line.
Okay.
Actually, a little above T. That's a swooping.
Like draw to pin?
Yeah, swoop.
Yeah.
330.
I like that. You got it.
We're not allowed to have beer yet. We're not allowed to have beer up here.
We're close.
A little bit less in my release.
Wade
Whoa!
will not have a Pilsner.
Whoa!
Well,
Whoa!
not just one.
Whoa!
Not just one.
Nice throw.
Great
Oh, great
throw.
throw. What a pistol.
T-line.
This has been a fantastic
wow.
game.
Wow. Treated to lots of
Holy
shot
man.
making.
This is crazy.
Okay, well,
We're in the fifth end break.
we're
I'm
in
going
the
to
fifth end
pass the
break.
headphones to my wife. Tina Ford
Tina
Johnson
Ford
is here.
Johnson.
Mike's going to have a little conversation
Yeah,
with
we're going to
her.
have a little interview, so stay tuned. If you Well, we're joined here in the booth by the 1998 Olympic gold medalist and also co-chair of the event, the actual brains of the operation.
Yeah, right.
First of all, I want to tell all the viewers how lucky I am to have such a wonderful co-host.
Oh.
She's done all the work.
Yeah, right.
And she's thanked me like 3 times, but she won't let me have the mic. So I'm
It's
thanking
true.
you right now,
Thank you.
just so you can know how much we appreciate all you've done. So,
Well, I appreciate you too, Mike. You did all of the setup for this. Sleepless
Tina,
nights.
it's not about me right now. It's about you. Never mind talking about anybody else. So, how's the event going so far for you?
Well, Mike, we've had lots of excellent feedback. The crowd tonight is amazing. Lots of support for the event, and I think they're going to really enjoy tonight's entertainment as well in the social house, which is Haggis playing live for us tonight. So they have a great following in this area. East Coast style band, just excellent entertainment. We're very fortunate to have them here as well. But so far so good, I think. Things are going well. Today's moving day, so we're going to see some of the standings change a little bit here as we move into tomorrow. That's exciting.
Yeah, no, we're looking forward to it. We've seen lots of great shots up here tonight, and the crowd has been spectacular. So talk a little about that and what we plan for the weekend.
Sure. Tonight we did Sandra Schmirler Foundation sweep in the crowd. We had an up close and personal event with 3 Olympic champions.
We should have had you up there, too.
Oh, well, thanks. We are very fortunate in this event, actually. We have 4 Olympic champions that are competing in this event, some as coaches
Wow.
and some as curlers, which is pretty amazing in my opinion. And 2 coaches, Joan McCusker for Team Scheidegger and Corey Morris for Team SKRLIK, along with Carolyn McRory, who drove out from Calgary to join us today. came to the up close and personal session. So we were able to ask them some questions, get some autographs, pictures, things like that. It was wonderful. And they brought their medals to show everybody. Tomorrow, we have some pre-game entertainment. Your dad is actually performing before the evening draw.
Oh, wow.
And your daughter's dance group is performing before the evening draw. So, and
Wow,
they are
amazing.
amazing talent. So we're really looking forward to that. Tomorrow night, we're very lucky to welcome back Haggis to the stage at the Social House. So it's going to be rocking this weekend.
Wow, no, we're looking forward to it. There's had lots of positive comments for all the entertainment all week. So big kudos to all our volunteers. And maybe you want to give a chance to talk about some of our volunteers and our host committee.
You bet. We have 19 host committee chairs, and we are so thankful for them. They have worked really, really hard, tirelessly, really, to put this event together, and are just taking a great initiative throughout the event to make sure things run smoothly. And of course, we have about 180 volunteers from our local curling community that are helping with this as well. And we couldn't put on an event like this without that support. So we really appreciate the volunteers and the hours that they're committing to this event.
And you know what? While we've been up here all week, we've been talking about our sponsors and how much support we've gotten from them. So
yeah.
Maybe we can give another shout out to our
You
sponsors and our major ones for sure anyway.
Yeah, so we're really thankful. Our provincial title sponsor, of course, is Sentinel Storage and Kruger Products. We do want to put a shout out to the town of Okotoks as they're partnering with us and putting this event on, and have been excellent partners in this event and putting this on. We also have World Financial Group, and we have some people down in their lounge right now who are really enjoying that. Yeah, Orange Frog Productions has done an excellent job with the productions, the lighting, just amazing. And Far Brewery, of course, many people here tonight are enjoying 4 different brands or 4 different kinds of Far beer. And we also offer that in our social house, which is awesome. And we have many other sponsors as well. Good Time Party Rentals, LifeMark Physiotherapy, which has set up a rest and regeneration room for our athletes. Even the library here in town, Okotoks Library, has helped us out for this event as well by doing some of our printing. So we sure appreciate the support we've got.
Amazing.
From the community.
Yeah, of course, we can't forget ACO Gas. Their booth has been
You
packed
bet.
all week. And
Western Wheel has
Western
been
Wheel's
a
been a
media sponsor for
spectacular
us.
sponsor for us. If you get a chance to check out all those articles.
You bet.
And, so tonight we did have, you mentioned we had the Sandra Schmerler fundraiser, and I know you were part of that team back in the day. So tell us a little about that experience when you were back with the Schmerler team.
Boy, it's hard to believe. It's 22 years ago. I was just a young buck when that happened. But
you're still a young buck.
Yeah.
Wade's the guy that looks old. I can't believe you're
he's
married
gray.
so old.
At least he can pass for senior's age now. So that's
See, I'm not the only one harping on Wade tonight. I like it.
Yeah, it was an amazing experience. We were so fortunate. I just had a great opportunity to kind of ride the coattails of the Schmerler team as they were 3-time world champions leading into this Olympic run. And we happened to make it to the Olympics. We went to Nagano, Japan. Amazing cultural differences, and just the landscape there and the people there were just so accommodating and so wonderful. What a great experience. Something like the Olympics is a lot of Olympians will tell you can't even really describe the experience because it's so different. So we went to 3 world championships prior to that event, or the girls did. So we were very comfortable in a curling atmosphere at a world championship and on an international stage, right? We knew the other competitors, we knew what to expect from the world curling rules. All of those things that come into play. But then now you open it up to where besides snowboarders and speed skaters, and Wayne Gretzky is on the hockey team, and they had the first time they had the professional hockey players there, the women's hockey team, the skiers, like people you never thought in your life you would ever have a chance to meet. And then you're in the same room with them and you're on the same team as them. So it was just an incredible experience. And on top of that, you got to meet rock stars, and we were invited to the David Letterman show in the United States.
Very cool.
Just different things like that. Royalty was having lunch there, and what we realized from the experience, everybody is just like us, and we were all just so very lucky to have that opportunity.
Wow,
and
that's amazing.
Regular people doing
and you got to meet Wayne Gretzky, the great one.
Oh, he was an amazing person. And I remember one story is coming into the athletes village, and there was this guy coming towards us. So our curling venue was in a different location. It was in Kirizawa. Nagano was the main village. So we were in that main athletes village for a while, and then we went to Kirizawa for our event. And after we won our gold medal, we headed back to the main athletes village, and we remember walking in under the flags, and the flags say, under these, you know, through these doors walked the greatest athletes in the world. So you felt pretty special. And there's this fellow coming up to us, and he has a toque, and it's all the way down. And he's trying to hide a little bit from the, you know, maybe from the media or some from questions and things like that. He comes right up to us, and he goes, and he even said my name. He goes, Atina, can I see your gold medal? Congratulations on winning. I watched, you know, the game on TV. And I want to see it, and that was Wayne Gretzky.
Wow.
So what an amazing
brings
experience.
That gives me goosebumps just thinking about it. Amazing.
Yeah, pretty lucky.
So how did you end up with Wade Johnson? I mean, the fans want to know. We've talked about it all week. And
I tried not to,
oh,
but
okay.
it just,
that's what we thought. We just checking to make sure that was the truth.
Took 3 years, but
that's
it's all,
what he said.
Yeah,
3 years.
It took 3 years of him trying, but yeah, no.
I remember it. I'll tell mine later.
Yeah. In 1997, we were at the Olympic curling trials together. He was his team. He was there with Kenny Hunk, Brent McDonald, and Brad Hanna, and Blake, and they were all rooming beside Sandra's team. So I was with Sandra Schmerler's team at that time. So I didn't know this, but Sandra's team decided that they would try to set me up. So they sent secret love notes to his team.
They must
to
not
him.
have liked you if this is what you
I guess.
Sorry.
So they actually are the reason that we're together, because they set us up.
Wow. So
yeah.
there you go. We got Sandra Schmerler to thank for you and Wade being together.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's right.
amazing. Well, thanks for joining us tonight, Atina. Are you going to stick around, or?
Yeah, I'm going to go, and I've got a few other things to do. I'll be in the facility. I'm going to go and enjoy some of the band tonight in the social house and socialize a little bit with some other people. So thanks for having me.
Well,
you
there
guys
you
are
go.
doing a fantastic job. I've heard nothing but great comments, and it really adds to our whole event. So
Well,
we
thanks.
sure
We
appreciate
Well, thanks for joining
everything
us.
you're doing.
Everybody, if you ever get a chance to meet this lady and talk to her, she's a spectacular lady to talk to. She's got lots of stories, and a lot of them about Wade for sure. And so we're going to let her go because she's got a lot of things to do. But thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me,
If you want to
guys.
come back, I have no problem punting Wade to get you in there.
Sounds good. Take
Okay.
care. Thanks a lot.
Mike doesn't know is it's going to
Oh,
be
you're
him that
back.
gets the punch.
Yeah, I know. I should be quiet. I'll be the one that'll be out. Well, I can see why she's the brains of the family, Wade.
Yeah. Well, you know what? No one's ever
No roll hold.
accused me of being the brains of the family. So.
You can roll a bit, I think.
Back on that schooling thing again. We got to stop talking about that.
Yeah.
Good, 11.
No, and Tina
Yeah.
does great interviews. eh?
Oh, man, she's a fantastic
11.
speaker. Super lady. Just so much passion for the game.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Ken back.
I'm
You
pretty fortunate, man. She's super good looking too.
Well,
eh?
you
I
did
outkicked my
you-
coverage a bit though. on
You
that one.
married up for sure. Like, holy smokes.
Yeah! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Well, back to our action here. We got SKRLIK with the point that they got in the fifth end is up 3-2. Rock has the hammer here, and they do have the corner guard up, but
Just
Just made the double.
Yep.
but SKRLIK has a shot at the back of the 12, and now she's going to run up and peel the corner.
This game's been extremely well played, right? From
Oh,
the
a
get-go.
lot of good shots here
Just
tonight.
peel.
A lot of good shots.
You got it. Straight up.
Yep! 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 Hard! Hard! Clean, clean.
Good throw.
Very nice throw by Lindsay. Made the peel. We got some visitors in the booth tonight. We got Curling Alberta come up to join us for a few minutes.
Nice and gradual.
Their booth is packed tonight.
Yep. Got
Wanna
Brittany
check
and
out the
Mike coming
production?
in, looking at the production.
Come on in, check it out. We got lots of room in here. Not, but that's okay. Come on in. Say hello to the Gruno boys over there. They're running the show. Don, our
Mine's
stats
good.
guy, is going to be doing Sportsnet this weekend as well.
Got some room.
So,
No, line's okay.
yeah, you can see we're,
Beck's
we got
rocking
lots
here.
of fans watching, some comments.
Yep, 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 yep. yep.
Try to answer them all.
Good. Good sweep. 17-1. Do you like playing this?
So she might.
No?
sh-
Okay.
she's
she'll
gonna
just
ma-
straight peel.
Straight peel, yeah. She's
We're getting late in the end.
going to have a she's got, you know, she doesn't mind a blank here. Get out of the another end with the lead. You don't want to give up a chintzy deuce here at 6. So just play the peel, and then you'll probably see Rock maybe hit the back one, and she'll be okay with a peel or blanked end here as well. Keep the hammer.
So update on sheet D. We got Walker versus Scheidegger. Walker's up 7-2. This is a big one for Scheidegger. They're 2 and 3 coming into this game. On sheet C, we have Kaufman up 8-2. Both teams are at 1 and 4, so one of them's going to go to 2 wins.
Now we're getting some pictures from our photographer Joanna out there, taking Wade and I in the booth.
Oh, nice.
They're freezing now, though.
We've got something to remember this by, Wade, because I'm sure this will be our last time ever doing it. No one's going to ever invite us back.
No one's going to put us in charge again.
No, exactly.
Anyway, so
We got to just enjoy it now.
That's right. On sheet B, we got Shear up 4-2.
Over Hilker.
Over Hilker. And then back to our own sheet. 3-2 for SKRLIK over Rock.
You know, Shear's starting to play a little better now. They got off to a slow start, but they won this morning, beat Scheidegger.
Yeah, they did, and you can tell they're starting to get some momentum going.
Yep, they're starting to feel the confidence
It's
over here.
starting to look more and more like 3 and 4 might get you close to a tiebreaker the way things are lining up.
Yeah, we could have a lot of tiebreakers tomorrow.
10.
Seems like we say that every year, and then it ends up
Just
no
4 teams get
tiebreakers and
through
4 teams.
nothing. So.
But it sure looks like it.
The way it's shaping up right now, we got 2 teams kind of pulling away a bit. We'll see how it ends up tonight, but
Just 10. We'll try to roll pretty big. Yeah. If we end up rolling out, it's not terrible either.
We're going to try and roll this as far over as she can. She'd love to get a force here.
Wade's good.
yep, she's going to try and hit and roll and stick around.
Yep.
Surprise.
Yep. It's really hard.
No problem. Thanks,
Really
guys.
See you guys. Thanks for checking out the production. Bringing us some pop. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Whichever one. I'm good with both.
Drink my 7 up here.
Okay.
I think you can get the blank either way.
Yeah. Good with that then. Yeah, you're gonna need further over than I was, so.
Yeah, you were here.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. You got it, buddy.
Nope.
Give me middle 4.
Okay.
So Kelsey's going to try the freeze here.
Do you guys like the freeze? Yeah. Okay.
Well, they're going hard here then. I mean, they're getting in a little spot where they might get forced. You might as well go hard for the 2.
We can achieve the blank either way. So. The hair D's. Some sort of speed here. Okay.
So Kelsey's at 98% coming to this end. Like,
Wow.
that's an unbelievable
She's going to be
stat.
close here. See if you can get a time on this. Looking for about 14 and a half, 14 3/4 to make it perfect. Speed's been pretty consistent right from the first end, so.
Line's good. Room. Line's good. Line's good.
14-8.
Line's really good.
Should be there at 14-8.
Gotta go. Gotta
Hard,
go to
hard,
get
hard,
frozen.
hard. Okay, good
Just a
sweeping.
little light, so.
I wonder, that doesn't seem. We've been getting 15 1/4. I think you might have.
Good
Maybe I was a little missed that a little bit, but
I was expecting to see
if
if it was there, I was expecting to see a 15 1/4.
well, we know we cooled it down a little bit tonight with the expecting the big crowd. So
She does for 1. Like, it's if I ever over curl, she has it for 2. Okay.
Yeah, just
I think
a
she
little
can
hit
draw
and roll
full
to the
4
side.
anyway, so.
Could be very happy with the force here.
Stay close because it did curl up at the end quite a bit.
yeah, if she rolls out, just straight peel's not
Looks like
bad.
we're
She's gonna
playing
get
the
the
same way.
force. So
Yeah.
Same thing, just 10. We'll try to roll over a hair just to guard ours.
If we end up just ripping it, that's fine too.
Yeah.
You got it. Little more.
So like we said, no problem to roll out there. You don't want to
Yeah,
Chance
don't want to
jamming.
chance it, right? Do
make her
something
make the
silly
draw
and jam
against
it.
2.
If I give you that same
What
weight
are
in
the other
this,
teams going to the Boston Pizza Provincial? Did Hardy make it?
Hardy's there. Hardy
He's
was
the-
a pre-qualifier. Of course, Brendan Botcher will be there.
I
Trying
think I
to go
see
back to
Hardy
the
in the
Briar.
stands. That's why I asked. I was pretty sure.
Hardy will be there, yep. And of course he's watching. I think his girlfriend is Kayla SKRLIK, so probably here watching her curl. But he's probably preparing, getting ready to go next couple weeks. And,
Yep.
and we've got
What on
Rob
Twitter,
Johnson out of Calgary.
Rob Johnson been around for a lot of years. I played against him years and years ago. Always a good player.
Kevin Park got a qualified out of Calgary.
There it goes.
Kevin Park, there's another great player. Like,
Yeah.
Nothing
in his
crazy,
heyday,
just
he was the
gradual.
best.
Just
Great player.
gradual, just gradual.
Aaron Schlinsky out of Calgary is going.
Really
Do
good
they
judge.
play out of the Air Tree Club?
Last year's runner-up, Appleman.
Appleman's
Ted
there.
Appleman will be there.
Good judge, guys. That was a 14-3.
Not sure if the other teams were, but
Good on, guys.
yeah.
We're just.
Oh, my old buddy Kenny
I know.
Hunka
I think we
just
play the winger again.
tweeted that was an awesome interview.
But then on her next one, she
He really
draws around,
enjoyed
we could
that.
just play a tap.
Yeah.
And tap it back.
Or I don't
Kenny
even
doesn't
like
like everything,
pick
so
and
it must have been good.
Yeah.
at least we got a positive comment. Let's see, did anybody else? Let's see, we get any more comments from anybody?
I don't mind playing it the same way.
Or we could play the tick right off.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
Giovanni,
I like getting
Gio
rid of the
Wright,
one- if
Collins
it is
boy
top four,
from Regina
like getting
watching.
rid of that one that's top 4 is gonna
Great cause, all the guys. So, oh, wow, lots, amazing.
Tina made our day.
Well, at
Brought the
least-
level of class up in here,
Yeah, exactly.
like she
Don't
does
talk
everywhere.
about the Gruno boys like that. Like, God. Love
Go,
those
no,
guys,
Kirk,
man.
stay. Don't get. Please don't go.
Yeah, it was like just on the tee-ish.
So Jesse Marlowe playing this end at 96% starting the
Yeah,
game.
it comes down.
Just unbelievable shot making this
You
game.
can tell they all realize just how big this game is.
Yeah.
They're
Line's good.
extra
Close
intense.
then. Wade's close! Just easy.
Line's good.
We're there.
Oh.
All some updates around the rink. We've got on sheet B, Sure,
it's good.
4, Hilker 3. On sheet
Smudging.
C, Kaufman pulling away from Vaughn a little bit, 8-3.
What was that,
And
Kels?
on sheet D, we've got Walker, who's
15-7.
been
Okay.
rolling right along this week at 7, and Scheidegger 2.
Good throw, Jess.
So Hope Sunley throwing the out
Those
turn.
are all after 6 ends.
Wait if you can.
Back 8.
Okay, right off then.
Oh, we're standing room only in this place right now in the back there. It's looks like a lot of people standing up top.
She's just a little deep here.
Good one.
14.
I'll throw all that.
Did you say 15?
14.
Okay.
14's just behind the tee. It might be tighten up a hair, Mike.
Light, I
Oh, let's
thought.
check on that.
Line's good.
Might be still pulling here.
Little down.
Easy for killing the.
Just top 12.
Okay, go then. D's rock.
Top 8.
Hard.
Top 4.
You're bringing it over. Hard. I'll just let Jess yell.
Wow, great. throw.
Really
Come
good
on,
throw.
Sammy. Very nice throw.
I almost just like the straight tick.
Have any?
Dead buried.
Okay. Just back line.
13-5
So Hope-
here.
Hope's going to try and lock one in here, maybe tap it.
You're 13-5. You're a good weight.
Well, she's going to come at it here with this out turn. They've seen this several times.
Weight's good. Back
A little
line.
more. She tightened that ice up a bit. So she's going to throw back line
Weight's
at
good.
it.
Throw a little tap.
No.
Yeah. And it'll
Oh,
finish
whoa,
hard.
Whoa, Britt, it's close. Whoa, Britt. Whoa, whoa. Britt. Hard.
Well, she got it off the button.
That's good. 12-8. Really good.
So she got it, yeah, got her out of the pin. She's going to try and put it right back there. Go bite in the top four is really good here.
Becca Hebert's going to throw this one, the second for Team Rock.
Becca's at 94% for the game.
Close.
Line's good. Top 4.
I think we're still top 4. Okay.
Top 4. What's around?
Jess, is your rock.
Jess.
Yeah. We're a little deep. We're a little deep. T-line.
Whoa, whoa, can't be T. Yes, to my broom.
Yep, 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 yep.
Yep.
Yep, 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 yep.
Good.
Good.
Oh, very nice shot.
Good job,
Making
Jess.
this come around like it's
Yeah, this
easy.
is.
Yep.
They gotta be careful here. They don't want to.
We could try this again.
They tried to throw
We could play
another
that.
back line and rubbed off again.
Must be on the screen down there now because we see the teams are actually looking up, watching the replay.
I think they're running this straight through, aren't they?
Just trying to straight back into it. Yep.
Clean it all up.
Well, we've seen a triple on this way
Good.
from
Yep. Yep.
Brittany a few ends
Brittany
ago.
then,
so I
too,
expect
yeah.
it's
Yep.
gonna be close again.
Hard. 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 Hard.
She's real close. Oof.
Okay.
Got him out of the fourth first.
It's real close to being perfect.
Like half in the top 4. Gotta be higher than this one.
Well, Becca made this one perfect last
Yep,
time.
you got
so
it,
she should be close again.
Top 8. Yeah, you gotta go line. Line's good. Top 8. Just top 4, guys.
Okay.
Top 4. Close for line. Line only. Line's good. Whoa, just to my broom.
Yep. Yep, curl, curl. Oh, you got me. Hard, 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 hard,
Oh,
hard, hard.
that's real good.
Oh, wow.
Really good.
Late finish in there. That missed that guard by
Is there a double there?
at least 4 or 5 inches.
I think this is
Or
there.
the triple? Like, can we get it?
There's
the
also
other way?
that.
Oh, not really.
Let's play this.
Okay.
Peel. Close.
Yep, yep.
She's real close
Yep.
here on
Yep,
release.
yep, hard. Yep, hard. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hard,
whoa.
hard, hard.
Just
hard roll.
Okay.
Just rolled off the top.
Tried the run
think
back.
I
and
still like
just
moving
Slight hit
some.
off the side there and just
Are we behind the T line or no?
just on the roll it kicked
What do you
off a
guys
little.
think? Okay. I know, I don't either.
I don't hate, like,
Whew.
I just don't want to leave the little clingers around.
I know.
And I figure, like, we hit and roll, they freeze us, we freeze
We
them.
freeze, that's our
It's
force.
the force.
I think I like it.
'Kay.
I think I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah.
'Kay.
Nice discussion there by the back end. You know, they've been known to this
think we're
game to
gonna
play
hit and
pretty
roll.
aggressive without the
Yeah.
hammer, but they, you know, they wait till
We'll be
later in
just
the end,
behind
and
the
then they
T-line, but
decide,
that's
let's
okay.
get rid of some of these ones hanging on
Turn me
here.
like, okay,
Yeah, big roll.
easy.
Yeah, easy.
Just gonna play this soft. I don't want this thing taken off on him either, but almost think she might have been just a hair tight there.
Is this double there for you? Like, I'd rather play the double if it's there, but I don't want to just straight jam. Okay. Okay, feel.
Just trying to nut it.
So trying to run it back in here again.
Yeah,
Lindsay here, if she
really nice path here.
just a little 7/8 here, we'll get the run back. Right on the nose would be really
You got
nice.
it.
Yep! Yep, hard! Hard! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Close. Oh,
Just
oh.
missed
Good.
it. Jeez, I almost hit the. I didn't think there was
Pick
even
the
a hole there. And almost
Yeah.
hit a little hole.
Easy!
Okay, better throw. Coming at you. That was up? Okay.
Well, Shima won't make that mistake again. She's so solid at a delivery. That
Whoa!
she knew she threw that one a little down, so.
Clean. Yep! Yep! Nice throw. 10.
Pretty good throw.
Yeah. Wasn't going to make
So
the same mistake twice there.
So they're
So,
gonna,
she's
they're
gonna
not
hit
going to take a chance here. They're going to hit this. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell how far they can roll.
I think they should be playing the run back still.
Whoa,
So,
whoa. Whoa.
this rock is not
Little
really
firm.
the
There are
front
options
rock.
with that
I'd be-
out run
no.
back on the out
I'd
turn
be more
side.
nervous of the one on the top of the forefoot.
Yeah, there are options of that run back on the out turn side. You could
Yeah.
run it into that one. You could run it across to the other
Now
one.
you're in big trouble because they're
Yeah.
going to double guard
9-8,
the center.
not
That's kind
bad.
of a strategic error, I thought there.
I mean, I don't mind the hit with that one, but you got to make sure you stick it. At some point, they're going to have to throw the runner.
Well, I think you're getting late.
Probably
in
should
the
have
game.
been there,
Even if
but-
you throw the run
then I
back, you
like
can
that.
open it up if you don't make it, right?
Worst
So
case, yeah, and you could,
play it with
as
the
long
out
as you hit
turn
it on
and
the
hit
out
in the
turn
back
side,
one,
you might get the one in the corner.
So,
There's definitely options there.
I don't know. I think they're in big trouble
Fighting the
right
butt
now.
hit. We gotta stay above. If you're beside it, that'll make that work. Yeah.
So they're going to try and
Okay,
draw one into the
like
side of the button, it looks
Half
like.
in the top 4, full 4, right around it. Okay. Yeah, this one's pretty quick.
I got a 15-3 on the last one, but I didn't think it was that fast here, so I must have missed it for sure. They think this spot's quick now after a
Whoa.
bunch of rocks going down here.
See what you get here, because
Maybe I missed times for a while. Stopwatch usually says 15 all the time.
Line's good!
Hold on.
Line's good! One!
We're saying back 4 right
Close
now.
for line!
Whoa!
Well then, well then!
back 8, they're calling now.
14-25 I got on this
What'd
one.
you get?
Here, Jess.
14-25. Should definitely be back 8.
Yeah. Maybe deeper.
It's a
Okay,
quick
good
spot
judge.
there, but it's definitely not really a bad mistake, you know. It's
I think we'll be shot if we come down to it. We probably want to come down to it, or
Might
otherwise
be.
she'll just pick it out, I think. Yeah.
they're going to be shot if they freeze down on the back. They better be if they're playing this one.
No,
Not now?
not now.
Okay. Yeah, we can
Yeah,
sit on it.
and if we're ever anywhere here, that's fine.
Which way are you thinking is coming?
This
Wait,
way?
that we know?
Yeah.
I'm going to try and freeze this. I think they'll be shot.
I think we're looking at that 4
It's hard
5
to
in
tell
this
for
path.
sure from the camera angle, but
feel
they
like
think if
4.5
they freeze
in
to
this
it, they'll be shot rock.
14-5.
I hope so.
Which
'cause
will
if
force-
not, they're
which
gonna,
will,
Kelsey's going to draw one down on
Force
top of you, and you
Kelsey
might
to
not
have
be
to
able to
freeze to
score.
him.
T-line, if we can freeze, that's fine, but we don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah, same as you
I think you have to
Yeah.
be T-line. If you freeze here and she freezes on top of you, you're not scoring. So
No.
I think you must be T-line here. This is
They're afraid they're going to, they talked about it down there. They were afraid that they were going to get picked out if they didn't freeze, but
well,
I
at
think
least
with
you
the
make
late
the shot
finish,
again, and well, you make the same shot again and get your one.
Line's close. You got it. Line's good.
think we're on the top already. So she's gonna have a wide open hit here, I think, eh?
She's gonna have a nose hit, and then
Yeah.
SKRLIK's gonna
get a
have a
little
real
fluffy.
hard
makes
time
a
scoring here.
She makes this roll. It's gonna be tough to score.
Right there.
Got herself in trouble here. a
Well,
little bit
I
with
shouldn't
some
say that. Actually, still have the side of the pin, depending, but you almost don't want to run completely over. Eh? Show them half a rock and make that draw a little tougher.
Just play a nose hit. Nose hit.
Well,
I think they
Try
can
and get a little
score.
flop
You
under
could,
there.
you could make the
Yeah.
double possibly, depending. I think the red's just a hair farther back. It's hard to tell. Just a hair farther back. Nose hit, you might be right. You might not be able to. She doesn't want to roll off.
Definitely don't want to be wide
Definitely.
here.
Definitely got her in a tough spot.
Nose hit. I think nose hit. She's gonna have to play the out-turn draw to the tee line.
Clean it.
Clean.
Clean. Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa.
Whoa. Back.
Got
Right
it
to it. Back.
inside
Right to
here.
it. Good. 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 Good.
Yeah,
Shot. I don't think
think
is that double there?
Good
I guess it
call.
is there actually. You could crotch it.
Yeah, but I think you crotch it. You spin up and still give up one at the back.
Might.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking she's got to draw
I
the
don't
side of the button.
Yeah. She's thrown this going
Yeah,
the
but
other
they
way.
weren't in this path. They were in a tighter path. But I think it should still be fine. I like 4.5. Can she give us the same that she just did?
I'll throw the
Kayla's been
same weight,
She's
hey?
75% on her draws right now.
Okay, we're aiming for a perfect tee line on this one.
Okay, we'll just sweep for T. You got it. Same release.
Well, sweepers think they got to go here a little bit. It's a big shot. You got to get to the full four.
Dead tee is perfect here.
Line's fine.
Line's pretty
Line's
good.
fine.
Yeah.
Whoa, line's fine.
Stay on it.
Did they oversweep this?
Sit. Sit.
Made her. She
Wow,
made her.
what a
What a
great
great
draw.
shot. Great shot.
Whew, I guess you can call it in like that if you know you're going to make the draw at
Yep.
the end.
I know.
Fantastic. What a game.
Holy
That's
smokes.
fantastic.
Good.
Theme of the day right now is drawing around rocks in the top four. 14-6, really good.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
good.
Hey, let's not make you do that anymore. How about?
I like the blank here, but that like instead of like hitting and sticking on my last, all we have to do is hit and roll out, and the blank's there. So it's
Had a good conversation going on about what their game plan is going
even
into
if she
this
gets
end.
2 in the next end, it looks good for us coming home.
Okay.
Yeah, so they've had a good conversation. They both have their game plans, and
Yeah, it looks like SKRLIK's looking to try and
I think they
force here or get the blank, and
yeah, I think they're going to
Rock's
get.
probably going to go real hard for a deuce here.
Yeah,
'Cause
I think they're going to get aggressive this end.
Holy shit, we have 12 minutes.
Yeah. You got it. Speed's still good.
SKRLIK, as her comments are, she's a little nervous about the time. But she's got 12 minutes, which is plenty of time with 3 ends to go. Front end just has to be ready and going in the hack, and give your skip some time to focus on their shots a little harder. But as long as the front end's ready to go,
Line's
you can make
good.
up lots of time.
We're all there.
So Hope Sunley is
Back 4.
89%.
Back 8 even.
Line looks good.
89% going into this end. She's played a good game.
3-8.
On a hair deep here again.
That's good.
So we're going to go right to the corner this time.
Yeah, Kelsey's going to go right after a deuce here.
Yeah.
She knows if she scores deuce here, she probably wins 90% of the time.
Line's good. We got lots of room on this one.
Little line.
There you go.
Halfway.
Always back.
I don't think.
Line's getting better.
See your broom.
Okay, line's good.
Broom.
Well, some other updates on the
good.
board out there, Wade.
See your broom.
Yeah, we got sheet D. We have Walker still up 7-2 on Scheidegger, playing the 7th. On sheet C, we have Kaufman up 8-4, playing 8. Sheet B, we have Shear down now to Hilker, 5-4. Shear has
Line's
last rock.
good.
Hilker's making that comeback again. They're just a never give up team, are they?
Yeah.
It's top 4. Let's make it top 4.
You know, Scheidegger had a draw to beat him. She had to hit the forefoot, and it just
Right here.
So the
just
Scher-
dug in a hair.
that was sure, yeah.
Hard.
Against that was against Sure. Oh, sorry, that was Sure. I thought
Hilker was our feature game this morning.
that's right.
Good.
If Hilker wins that game out there, that
4-5.
might secure them the playoffs.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
You know, they're sitting at 3-2 right now. That would put them at 4-2.
Yep.
And
You got
I
it.
think
And then
they have no chance to catch. The only everybody else had 4 losses, so
And also open up the chance of tiebreakers too.
yeah.
I did too. I thought we were there if anything. Broom. There I know.
Always back.
Always back. Back 8. Back 4.
Back if you're going.
Back 4. Back 8.
Close backs.
Yeah, you can.
Yep, back.
Yep. Back 8.
Hard backs. Okay.
Well, that one's completely buried back there.
Yeah.
SKRLIK's going to be a little more aggressive. I think she was looking for the blank when we were having their team meeting, but
If anything.
now it's
She smells a little blood in the water here.
she's
She
got 2 rocks in decent position, and
throws a good center, maybe 2 feet out. Keeps the pressure on.
of course, because of the 5 rock rule, she can't peel yet anyway, so just tight guard
Line-
here, and then you're going to
line's
see
good.
Rock probably try the
Take a
triple.
look. Easy, easy, easy.
A little bit wide. Wait, wait. You can go now. Just a
Go for
center.
line.
Just a center. Right here. Hard, hard, hard.
Oh, that's okay.
It's a good shot.
Very nice.
6-7.
No worries.
I'm going to peel this.
Hack.
You got it back.
Just hack and spin her in.
Yeah, they want to make sure the center guard is gone anyway, and maybe get their shooter stick around over here on the side.
Hack. Yeah. Whoa. Hack. Whoa. Close. Hack. Yeah.
Oh, that's curling a lot.
D.
That's curling really
Hard.
hard.
You gotta go.
It's real close to good, though.
Hard, 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 hard.
Yeah, very nice shot.
You got it?
Yeah.
Good back.
Nice.
Very
She's
nice.
going to go up and replace
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to
Okay.
see a few center guards.
Okay,
At some
same
point,
thing
she's
then.
going to have to try the run back and get rid of those
Yeah.
ones out the 4-foot.
The nice thing for SKRLIK is she's going to be running.
Her own rock. We're running
Yeah,
red
Rock's
rock.
going to have to run SKRLIK's rock in. So it's actually pretty good, lining up to a pretty good situation for SKRLIK
And
here.
both teams are playing so well that execution has been
Line's good.
fantastic.
Good.
Kind of needed that
Room,
yellow to
more
roll
room.
off that time because it's
Line's-
choking off that
Whoa,
out turn
whoa.
on him.
It's hanging out there a bit, but it's a
Whoa.
little.
No, it can't be
Whoa.
tight.
Hope
No,
drop.
no, 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 as high as you can leave it.
This is probably going to slip into the top 12.
Okay.
Just a little tight, so.
Fortunate for
5-7.
Rock here. They could probably make
a
a
double.
double here.
So Becca Hebert's going to take a run here at these.
She might have a chance at
Row
all
here.
3 even.
Could, yep.
Yeah, you got it back.
Just anywhere off 3/4 probably might get all 3 moving. But it might also jam over here on the yellow. So the double's probably close, all they really need right now.
Whoa. Close.
She's
Yeah.
close. We're getting some rocks moving here.
Shooter, shooter.
There we go.
Nice shot back.
Good back.
Great throw
Real
by
good.
Becca Hebert.
Now sitting second and third shot.
Wow. SKRLIK's in a little bit of trouble here. She might have to make sure she tries to get this double here.
You know what, SKRLIK, they're not panicking here. If they hit and roll this on, force them to have to make a double and keep the pressure.
it.
Make them make.
Problem is they're making everything out here
I know,
right now,
yeah.
so it's all about strategy right now. little bit.
Double?
No. Hard hope, hard, hard, hard hope, hard.
They need this to
Hard,
finish.
hard, hard, hard.
Little jam, but they hung on the side.
Spun in a bit.
Okay.
Now Kelsey's not worried one bit about that rock back four. She's going to bury another one around the corner.
Yeah,
She's going after it right here.
Yeah, I also threw it.
Yeah,
I'll give
she
you about
makes
that
this
same as
real
what I gave you,
good.
so a
This
little
is
more
gonna
than.
be a
Skrillex
tough
going
end
to
for
be in
Scurlik.
a
Yeah.
They're gonna be,
whole heap of trouble.
yeah, they might be guarding for their life.
God, those onion rings smell good with
I
those.
know, they're just whiffing up here. I was staring at them.
Yeah, line a bit.
Wow.
Okay, whoa. Whoa then. Just here. No.
Can't
No.
be deep on this. Can't
Beck's
be deep
rock.
on
Beck's gotta
this.
go. Beck. Hard, Beck.
Hard,
You gotta
Well,
go. Okay.
not terrible.
Terrible.
Edge on
Have
edge.
a look
so
here and see,
Can you see it?
how much they can see. Probably half a rock.
Just tack.
Yeah, probably see half
Yeah,
a rock.
unless we just play the tap here, which I don't mind it. Let's play this tap.
Okay. How much weight?
Just back 4, back 8.
I just got 4-4 on
I'm a little
there.
nervous leaving some rocks and all these yellows hanging
Yeah, I
around
think
here.
14 and a half should be close.
But
Yeah.
she makes a perfect tap. The yellow's going to be hard to be removed, but
Theirs ran pretty
or the
straight.
red's
through
going to be
too.
hard. It's going to be hard to remove
got
the
it.
red if she makes a perfect tap.
14 and a
Makes
half.
this real good.
14 and a half.
Don't want
4, 5.
to spin off it though and
No,
leave it double.
but you know what? You can see half as long as you don't overthrow this. It'll finish in. The ice is beautiful
Back line.
coming in there.
Rub it. A little bit wide.
It looks out there.
Back
This is
line.
out there, maybe
Close.
heavy.
It's a long ways
No.
out there.
No.
Maybe heavy. This is
Gotta
trouble.
get across center.
No hope. Whoa.
Back 8.
Okay. Whoa hope. Whoa. Whoa hope. Okay.
Well, didn't end
3,
up
4.
horrible by any means. Hey, still shot rock.
I have a third! A big third! Okay.
Do you like that with like hack?
Okay. Probably
Fairly-
just soft hack, hey?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fairly fortunate where it ended up, actually.
Yeah, no double really. I mean, real thin double
Okay,
if
like
you
a
try
13
it.
kind of thing.
I don't know what they're. Maybe they're trying to get the nose of the yellow
No, they're trying to pick the red on its own, is what she's
with
playing.
hack weight.
Yeah.
So maybe they're trying the double.
Which double?
Maybe the thin double.
Yeah,
There.
I don't think so.
That's
I think they're just trying to keep the shooter around over the 8-foot, I assume.
you can only see a quarter of the rock, can't you?
They said a third. Big third is what she
Oh,
said.
okay, good thick
Hard,
third.
Jess! Hard! Whoa, whoa!
Wow.
That's good.
That's
Very
probably as
nice
good as you
shot.
can make it.
Very nice. Yeah, I didn't
Hey.
think you're going to stick around for second shot.
That is
so
a precise shot.
That is incredible.
Just back 4.
Just shows you how good the ice is. They're so confident. They just put the broom down, throw the exact weight. They know how it's going to act.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's some good statements you got there.
Oh, it hurts me.
All right.
Hurts me to
Just
say
back
things
4.
like
We'll try
that.
to just tap
It's a
a
good thing you
little
scripted it for
Yeah,
me.
I like to drink tea here. We'll switch there.
bit. Yeah, that sounds right.
That's funny.
It shouldn't
I
curl.
swear I
so
didn't pay him to say that.
Gonna have to be patient on it.
Yeah. You got it.
Well, a big shout out to my ice guys. They're just doing an incredible job.
Fabulous
I don't
job.
want to go.
You can go.
They were mad I didn't say anything about them the last game, but that's because they didn't watch the whole broadcast.
Yeah, we talked about him a lot, I think.
I know.
Line's fine.
We didn't mention Peter.
Line's fine.
No, I know.
This is curling.
Maybe not.
I gotta go to get by here.
Yeah. Oh, just right.
Keep going, keep going. Right to it, right to it.
Not a bad results. Move the guard a little bit though, so you,
Yeah, it's edge on edge, so it's hard to
Yeah,
remove.
still-
So.
I think so. Yeah, I like that.
yeah,
Like
it's
hack?
there.
Okay. Yeah, you
Probably
saw
see an
mine.
inch
It's
on
pretty
the
straight.
inside.
They
It's
can
pretty
hold it pretty
straight.
good. So
I'm thinking here with hack.
okay.
I think that's max.
I like that.
Wearing down this
Yeah,
middle
Winford is
here,
there.
so.
We are crossing center, but
Yeah, I think
think
it'll
I
go
like
across
that.
Nice to
center,
take
but
it on a hack,
we got it,
yeah.
Kels.
All the curl will come when it crosses the center.
It's just because we're playing this path so many times here, it's just kind of wearing it down a little train.
Yeah, just hack.
These are fairly precise shots. They're throwing the broom down the way they go.
Yeah. Not really thinking about it much.
No, they know how it's
exactly
going to
where
act.
put it, yeah. That rock is only 6 inches above the other one. This is
Oh, yeah, they're
not
close,
an easy
right?
shot right here.
Clean.
Whoa!
Clean. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Gotta go here for line. Gotta go hard to get by.
Wow. Oh, the
Great
pistol.
sweeping. And maybe the double? No, well,
Good sweep.
Well, moved is the other one.
Wow,
They brought those
great.
other two back into play, though.
Yeah.
Kayla's got to be
Same ice, I
very
think,
careful.
eh?
Yeah, you
very
got to be careful here. Like,
Yeah. Just freeze. If we tap it a bit, that's good.
I really like same weight. More weight.
Close line.
Can't afford to rub here.
Yeah.
Gotta get by.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Yeah.
wow. They just answer right back.
It's a very good shot. Maybe
Oh.
left to the draw for 2. But
Yeah, draw for 2, but I mean,
still.
at this point, they were going to have something for 2 probably. Still got a hit. Full 4.
Okay, he's the full 4 foot.
She made this draw coming this way.
Same
and
speed as ever.
Good
3
thing that
or-
red is a little undercover. He could probably chase that for. Oh, that other red's counting in the back. So
Yeah. the other
gotta
one's
play
there.
the draw for 2. Big second point here, though. This is a big second point in this game. Considering we haven't seen a deuce all game.
She made this exact draw already in the 3rd end.
Yeah, so she'll be close here. She does have a little bit of backing, but as a skip throwing this draw, she's not thinking of the
Line's
back, you know.
good.
She's just thinking throwing T-line weight, letting the sweepers do their work.
Line's good. Running good.
Line's good. Full
Running.
As long as her weight's good, her line will be
There
fine.
it goes.
14.75 should be pretty close
no,
here.
No, 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 no.
Got to sit a little bit. No, so should be fine.
I think. Bruno, what do you figure? You're saying 1?
Looks like it slid a little too far.
We're gonna measure, I think.
It's close
Yeah.
enough to measure, definitely.
We're
I'm
gonna
definitely
measure,
not
please.
giving my opinion here because it's always wrong.
I think Bruno's right, though. I think it is
Yeah.
1. But
Bruno is not Dead-Eye Deb.
no, he's not. But remember, we're trying to keep him from walking out on us, so we have to give him a little.
All right, I think
Threatened
it's,
3 times since
yeah.
we got in here.
he says it's red. We're going red. Oh,
I'm almost
just-
rooting for yellow now that Bruno said red.
Well, it's true. Zoom in here. Maybe we can get a picture of the
I'm so impressed.
the measuring stick.
Ooh. Okay. Yep. Yep.
Oh, 3/4 all the way around. 3/4 around.
Yeah,
And
it's red all
red
the
it was.
Yeah. Right
Well,
on
if
the
the
money.
umpire would put their head out of the way, our production crew would have done a fantastic job of getting in there on the measurement.
Yeah, you guys had her second.
Wow.
Yeah.
If the umpire's got to be told to get her head out of the way next time, but it's okay. Well, that's a single.
Yep.
You know, again, just having a hard time scoring deuces.
Go tight. Really, really force
But
the issue
up
here.
1 after 8, heading to 9 is a pretty good scenario.
I think my Uncle Owen must have been listening to the broadcast because he posted a picture of the Schmerler team on his Facebook page right after Tina was done speaking to us. So I don't know if you ever seen all those outfits that they have.
Yeah, I saw them in the pictures in Airdrie or something.
Tina used to go around do speeches for all the schools when the kids were just little, and she'd take all that equipment, and then she'd bring up a kid, and one would wear the jacket, the heavy winter jackets, and then one would wear their actual on ice, and one would wear the medal and the hats, and she would tell a different story for everyone, and they used to be really good. And since we moved, she hasn't done them in a long time. I talked to her to bring them out. She had a whole slideshow with her with pictures with Gretzky and pictures with Ross. What was that?
All right, Jess, you got it.
Snowboarder.
Rigliotti.
Yeah, Ross Rigliotti. And I want to say she had one because Princess Anne was big with the Olympics, and then she was in the Olympic Village with them as well, like supporting the British, but she come and sat by them.
Not heavy. I didn't think.
She just has incredible stories.
That's a half.
Nothing better when those Olympic athletes give back to the sport. I mean, I'm close friends with Corey Morris. And I remember when she won the silver medal in 2010. About a week, maybe 3 or 4 days after she had got back from Vancouver, I had texted her to congratulate her, and before she had left, she came out with our junior program for the day, and were cheering her on at the Olympics. And when she had won, I said, "Is there any chance you'd come out and say hello to our juniors again?" And she said, "I'll be there Thursday." So I didn't tell them. Well, 4 days after the Olympics, she walked in and she let every kid in that building wear the Olympic medal, even though it was fresh, brand new. And I know it's something those kids will never forget.
We can tell those people get it, right? That's what that medal's there for, is for people to experience.
Yeah. Should I come in around?
Like guard another one, hey?
Well, big shout out to our volunteers. 170 volunteers. It's hard to believe we have that many, and they are really busting their butts around here doing all different jobs. And
anybody you see on the broadcast with a red jacket, that's definitely a volunteer. And we just appreciate everything they've done for us, for sure.
Okotoks always reminded me of the little town I grew up in, where everyone just volunteered for everything back in Edgerton, and Okotoks is 30,000 people, and it's basically very similar. Everyone comes out, the moment anyone needs anything, they all come out, support, and it's just incredible to be involved with.
Lots of juniors in our program that are here watching the curling.
Line's good.
Well, we told them they had to come or they were going to have to do push-ups, so
Line's good.
they're lucky they're here.
Good,
I'm
Jess.
just scanning the crowd to see who's not here so I can remember that next Tuesday.
Nine.
Oh, they're hitting this one out in the edge.
Well, they're probably going to go for the blank here. And
Clean.
Rock is 4. We're going to score a 4-4 after 8 ends here, so
Whoa.
SKRLIK will be really happy to blank this end.
It's okay. 9.
It's going to be a little tougher here. If they got 2 guards and 1 coming around, it might be tough to blank this end.
Well, SKRLIK doesn't mind giving up 1, or they don't even mind scoring 1 here. So SKRLIK's in a good position. She's pretty happy with this scenario.
Well, truthfully, nowadays it's not that hard to generate a deuce. If you happen to give up a steal, you're 1 down with.
Wait there.
Line only.
Line only. Well then, back eat. Oh.
Quite heavy.
Quite heavy is not a good scenario. 14-10, so this is definitely
Just let
deep.
it sit.
That path is
Good judge. I
lightning
didn't think it was
fast
that
right
much.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
14-2.
Okay.
Yeah, 14-2, so their stopwatch is a little more accurate
Heel.
than mine.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
These are pretty straight lined up.
Plus. Yep.
Whoa. Yep.
Good shot.
That's a fantastic shot.
We're edging them over.
Brittany Tran, she's at 86%, but she's been making a lot of those. Like she makes a lot of those at second.
Good. Easy clean.
It's a big saver. You could get aggressive with your lead rocks if you know someone's can clean you up if you get in trouble.
Line's good. Tight. Keep it going.
Got a text message from Taryn Hamilton here.
You're pretty good.
She's wondering how we're going to deal with a three-way tie for fourth, but that's up to Curling Alberta to decide. But there is tiebreaker set aside for tomorrow, so. And Meg says, give a shout out. Give us a shout out. So we're giving a shout out to Taryn Hamilton's team.
Oh, nice.
Or Taryn Berlando, sorry.
Yeah. I'm not sure about this.
We were kind of hoping they'd be here at this event this week, but next year for sure. I might have to host just so they can come here next year and play.
Exactly, yeah.
Don't tell your wife that, though.
I know.
I'm pretty sure she won't be co-chairing.
If we never get it, then
I think she's exhausted.
like we might as well come around and go for 2 is my only thought.
Even if we just keep single peeling?
Yeah.
What do you think?
We could single peel one more time and then come around on the next one and try to get 2. I just think they're going to force us here if we don't double peel it out. I mean, I don't mind getting 2 here and going for 2 either.
Do you want to call time?
Well, this is probably a good timeout.
They're call timeout here and bring out Olympic silver medalist Corey Morris and a good friend of mine.
I know. I feel
They're
like
a little
it
in
is
between
too.
what they want to do here, and I think they all want to get on the same page. I think.
Funny story how I met Corey back in the day. Have you ever heard that story?
Like,
I think so, but you go ahead and tell us. I'm looking forward to it.
Forget it. We'll listen what they got to say over here.
well, like if we play the single,
We'll start the next end with that story.
Sure. We don't really care.
I think if we don't get this,
Nobody cares.
We
eventually,
care.
Like they're gonna.
I'm
come around
leaving
and force
now.
us.
So that's where, like, we could try playing the double peel, but if I miss it, I want the single card, so we could single peel it, but then they're putting up another, like, we were going to be forced, or we'll have to go for our 2.
Yeah, like it looks like
kind of what do we want
3
to do
double
here?
peels here because we'll play this one and then the next one we'll play the run back and then we'll be out at the end. But or we could come around after we peel out one more time.
What was your initial thought was the double?
Yeah, but yeah. So like we could buy ourselves some time, peel it for now. We'll probably put it up again and then come around on yours. Yeah.
So do we still like the double peel, trying for the double peel then?
I like the single peel if we're gonna go for 2. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think, Corey?
Yeah.
Well, that was a good discussion. Well
Very
thought
good
out.
discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're saying they're going to try a double peel and if a single peel to go for 2, but they just want to move the rock out the middle and it still leaves them with their corner guard up there. And I do not think you'll see Kelsey. She won't peel that. She'll probably put this back up here to add her shot. So.
Yeah, I almost think she will too, eh?
Yeah, she'll put that center guard back up.
If they just peel it. I guess the other option, they could tap this behind and roll off, but
Kelsey would love to love to force here.
Close, yep.
Clean.
good shot.
Very nice.
Hey, she's
Brittany's playing fantastic.
really
this
good.
game.
Like
Really
some
good.
great double peels,
Okay, nice and slow then.
run
fire
backs.
tonight.
Yeah.
But again, we've been treated to one
Oh,
heck
wow.
of a curling game.
It's crazy. Crazy good.
Hard to pick a winner. I was going to put a Tina on the spot to pick a winner, but thought, nah, I wouldn't put her out there.
You could text her. She
Line's
might pick one.
She's so nice she'd never pick a winner ahead of time.
Whoa, looks like a lot.
She's just happy for everybody. And this could be the break that SKRLIK's looking for.
No, we can't go.
Yeah, that's a long ways
It's
out
no
there.
real good place. Just gotta sit. Okay.
I don't know.
Well, I
They
think she's
just-
going to try the double hit and roll in behind the corner here.
Yeah, this might be a break
I think
here.
we can
Shima
get
just
the
went a little
double.
heavy.
Just hit and roll. 10.
She makes this roll.
10. You got it.
Lindsay's had a few rollouts, so she's looking to make this time.
Yep.
Hard right out of her hand again. Lindsay might be just a little soft on these.
Clean.
I think she,
Clean.
They're
Clean.
close. They're close.
Clean.
They're trying to-
Clean.
Did they miss
Clean.
the sweep?
well, I don't.
Kind of overswept that a little bit.
I almost think they were playing the straight back double rather than the roll. Hey, the way they swept that.
Yeah,
'Cause
maybe,
they were
but
just
I thought
cleaning
they
it
tried
at
to
the
hit
end.
and roll.
Okay.
They would have
That's
went.
easy.
The inside guy would have went hard if they're trying to roll.
It's true.
Sheeman's at 92%. Really good game.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Clean. Whoa. Just clean. Good. Good sweep. 10.
10.
You got it.
They both got about the same amount of time on the clock. It's not a big difference time-wise. Should have lots of time.
Yeah, they were a little early. They were a little nervous earlier, but they both have 6 minutes
Clean,
to go, which is
clean,
plenty of time to
whoa,
play the last end.
whoa.
Yeah.
Definitely going to be lots of conversation, but
Hope
we should
hard.
have no trouble.
Hard
getting
hope. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Brittany. More.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
Rock
that's-
is sitting shot at the back 12 right now, and
That's
really
close.
going
And
to
it's
try
guarded
and
from
force.
the
Yeah,
red.
I think so.
I don't know if I'd be leaving this red around. You can still get the force by the hit and roll under.
Wow, but it's guarding your rock right in the back. That shot, and it's way high. Like, I think this is a good call.
Yeah,
they can
to
pretty
make
much
it
get.
tough.
If you make a couple good ones here,
Definitely getting a force, maybe a steal, but
at this point, it's almost got to give
Yeah,
a skipper's
just,
deuce.
like full top
so would
eight.
you rather a force or a steal in this situation, Wade?
I
if
mean,
you're a rock,
Same speed down here.
I mean, I think.
Okay.
I don't know what the best way is. I mean, I have no problem being one down with coming home now. But sometimes you feel better
when you're leading.
be leading,
Yeah, there's
right?
nothing wrong
So
with leading.
I think there's a lot of people just prefer one over the other. I don't know if there's a right answer there, but
Easy early.
Oh, then.
Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Jess's rock. No, Beck's rock.
Beck's rock.
Back. Yep, hard. Okay, good sweeping.
well, she buried it. Hey,
Wow, looks like we're getting
That's
our
dead
biggest
buried.
viewership ever. We're close to
Good sweep,
226 viewers right now watching our live stream. Not bad for a little thing we got going on
yeah. And we actually are seeing a lot more watching the games afterwards
here. Yeah,
because these stay on the
they're on YouTube for a
on
long time.
YouTube.
so-
Just
So-
freeze.
so you
So
can
that-
actually go back and watch them.
Yeah, we had over 1,000
Is that what I
views on
threw
the
the
first
last
game.
time?
and
Yeah, I mean, this will get a lot of views.
This is a great game. I'd be watching this one.
Oh, Bruno just gave us info that one of the first games we did is at 1,600 views.
Wow. This is a big shot here. They can get a freeze in here. Still get a chance for a deuce. That rock slipped a little
Line's
deep there.
fine.
A little
Wow.
deep, right? A full rock deep, probably. She could still get shot out of this.
Line's fine. Over curling.
14-7 on
Yep.
this.
Yep.
Gotta keep the
Hard.
eye. No, line's perfect. That can't bounce.
Just rolled a little, but she's got to be half under. Hey, it looks half under.
Do you ever think, I don't know if you can ever get here.
No,
I
that's,
think you can.
Looks real tough, but that guard's a long way out. I think
Yeah.
she could still get to the nose.
she
with the
can
right
get
way.
like
to
back
it, but
line.
it's tight.
That's close. I think it'll go once it gets to center.
The guard is pretty high too, right?
Yep,
Like,
long way up there.
you just gotta
Got to get it to the back 12 and just
Play
got to get
close
to
to
the
this
move to
guard.
back 12 and stay sitting tool buried.
Oh, we got our final on
Oh, I think you can get
final
there.
on
Yeah.
sheet
'Kay.
C. Kaufman won 11-5 over Vaughn.
Back line, I think. Enough to.
Well, Vaughn, after finishing third last year at Prince, is just not having a good run at it this year, but great group of girls, and I know they got lots of support here locally, because with Val especially being on our committee and being a local girl, there's lots of fans in the stands for them. But
Yep.
Clean. Easy, easy, easy. Clean.
The line's a lot
Clean.
closer.
I think they're close here. Got a curl.
Back. Close. Clean.
Close. Got a
No,
curl.
back. Back.
Wrong one.
Back. Back.
Wow, she's real close to good.
Oh, what a great
What a
shot.
pistol.
Wow.
And the crowd is letting her know it.
Wow.
Perfect weight
It's really
control
good,
on
good
that.
sweep.
Yep.
How we get there though?
And just feathered the other one. Couldn't have made that any better.
Yeah.
Spectacular shot. So do you take your one,
Yeah.
or do you try and play the hit?
Like, are we
and
gonna
sit
get by the
around and give
6?
up? You know, knock one out and give up
Well,
one.
how
wanna give
much?
up 2 here.
He's actually, because the way she is, she's almost just as
Like, we
much
could
behind.
tap. That might be the easier shot. I just threw this though.
You did. And again, we just
Yeah,
we're gonna
she
need to
just
nudge
threw it.
Yeah.
Come over.
What kind of weight do you think? She's just straight draw? She must be throwing like a little draw tap, eh?
Just T-line. We have to just come off their yellow that they just threw.
I really like the same thing.
Okay. Yeah.
So we had a 14-7 on that last one. So we're looking right around 14-7, 14-8. Should be pretty close.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, she's trying to tap here, actually.
She's
Got it,
definitely
hit.
running a little more than the first one. I think she's okay.
Gotta get a piece of
Trying
it.
to get it to curl. Oh, what a shot. That's clutch.
Oh, pistol.
Eh?
Holy smokes.
Wow.
One right after another here.
We're in for a heck of a finish.
We are
Holy
coming down
man.
the stretch here. Like the score's 5-4 after 9 ends for Team SKRLIK.
Wow.
But there's been a ton of rocks in play, some great shots made. And these skips are lights out right now.
This is incredible. The only thing that might top this is your story about Corey Morris that you
Corey
wanted to tell.
Morris. All right, I'll tell you the story. I'm sure everybody wants
Like
to hear
that
it,
lead
so-
in, Girdle?
Yeah, I like that. So I get a call out in Black Diamond one day from this lady. Her name's Corey. She calls me up and says, I hear you're the guy to talk to in Black Diamond if we need stuff. I said, well, depends what you're looking for, but I'm not sure if I can help you. She said, well, we're trying to plan our wedding. I said, okay, well, let's get together and we'll talk. Anyway, long story short, we got together, talked about stuff, and they decided to get married in Black Diamond, Alberta, instead of going back to Saskatchewan, Corey's hometown.
I think
I
it's
said-
what's her hometown? Langdon? No.
I don't know,
Lanigan.
somewhere-
Lanigan.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I said, oh, you guys are into curling? And she said, yeah, we're going to throw rocks today, her and her husband, Sean.
Line's good.
And I said, well, how many, before I agree to help you, how many in this wedding? 450 people coming to the wedding. There's not that many people.
Right here.
So I had to book the hockey rink, this size of arena for the wedding.
Whoa, whoa.
We booked the whole campground for everybody to come.
That's tight enough.
Anyway, I'm sitting at about 4 months later. I'm at the curling rink, and I pick up the Extra End magazine. And I'm looking through it, and I see Corey's picture there on Team Bernard. And I'm like, this is the lady getting married in Black Diamond. I guess she was into curling. Sure enough, that year she went on, won the Olympic silver medalist.
Oh, that was that same year? That's the
Same
first
year,
time you
yeah.
met her?
Our
Wow.
10-year anniversary this July.
Yeah.
Wait, halfway.
And so, you know, the fact that she came out to my junior, she owes me because she says I planned her wedding for her.
Okay, yeah, make sure it's even with the
I try not to tell anybody that except for the 226 people that they call me the wedding planner.
Hard.
So, if you're listening, don't tell anybody else. I did plan a wedding. And I curled competitively with her husband, Sean Morris.
That's right, with Shawnee.
Who plays with Jamie King right now this year.
Yeah, I've known Sean for just about 30 years, probably. Played juniors against each other before he moved back to Scotland. He's a world junior champ playing with Colin Davidson, who Colin happens to be a member at our club now in Okotoks.
Yeah.
Wait if you can.
World
it's not
junior
moving.
champion, Sean.
Lindsay.
Went to many men's provincials
Lindsay, hard.
over the years.
Gotta go.
Whoa. Yeah, hard.
A little indecisive on that. Thought you're
Yeah.
telling them to whoa because they thought they weren't going to make it
5-1.
in the rings, but
Bump.
So yeah, this is kind of edge on edge. They can get underneath.
so she probably can throw and just get the hit and roll under the center here. Anyway, I know that was a boring story, but back to the excitement here. 10th end.
Well, our hearts were pumping so hard. I was like, what's going to happen? Is the wedding going to go?
The
No.
wedding went, fortunately for Sean,
Backs.
because he's another guy married up. Why is
Yeah.
it we always marry up?
I don't know. I think you're in that same
I
boat too.
am the exact
Your
same
wife
boat.
is the nicest person.
I don't know what she sees in me still to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice. We're lucky guys.
we are lucky guys. She's definitely got the brains of the family. My kids all got their brains from their mom, and fortunately they got out their looks from their mom too.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very fortunate kids. They all have luxurious full heads of hair.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I did it one time too.
No.
I've yet to see proof of that, so I think you were born this way.
Whoa, Hope. Whoa. No roll.
Just because I had more facial hair than the hair on my head doesn't mean it wasn't luxurious.
Top four.
I want to see a grad picture with the big mullet coming down the back. You
I
did,
didn't have
didn't you?
it, not in the grad picture, but I had a mullet before that, back in the 80s for sure. Never left I wore a hat 24/7. Always wore a hat. That's why I think I lost my hair, because I wore a hat.
So Becca Hebert's throwing this. She's 92% coming in here.
Wait, it's close.
T.
I think keep a broom down, Jess.
Stay close.
Keep a broom
Line's
down. Keep a broom
good.
down.
Got a curl.
T line. Back
We need a
back
rub.
8.
We need it.
Back 8.
Yeah.
Back 8 here.
Back
Oh, here
8.
it goes. They're trying to
8.
rub.
Whoa.
Trying a little split off the red.
Whoa.
What a
No.
great line
Good
call
call,
by
Jess.
the skip.
Oh, great shot.
Ooh, that is fast.
We're getting some lightning fast speed down here
Can
right
you
now.
see any of it? We could play this run.
So Brittany Tran's been on fire here. They're not afraid to go throw a runner with her because she's made so many of them. They just trust her with it. Put the broom down, trust her to make it.
They can play the freeze on the first one, then you'll probably see them play the run on the second one.
Yeah, make this really good.
Look at Hilker up 7-4 on Sure right now. They've scored in 4 straight ends.
Scheidigger's climbed
Line's
back in that
good.
game too. She's
Room.
7-5 for Walker right now, but they were down.
Lots of room.
Hasn't curled
They
yet.
were down 7-2 at one point.
No line.
Close. Hope. Back 4.
No line.
No.
They're gonna have to go
It's
right
there.
around here. This is heavy down this
Yeah.
spot.
This
They're
spot's
fast.
quick, and they said that too. They
15. Just a.
Rock said that last rock as well. Or
15
as well.
seconds back 8.
Oh man, that is a quick spot.
That is flying in that
I don't know
spot.
how you. It's so
How
hard
do
to
you
even
get it-
keep yourself up. And
How do you
when-
get it to 15 in the 10th end?
Yeah,
That is,
I mean,
that's good timing by the
It's
crew. over there.
witchcraft.
It's good timing. That's all that is.
Okay.
This is not light.
Line's good. Easy early.
There I know.
This is not light.
Yeah. T line.
Well then.
This is at
Top
least
four.
2 line.
Line's good.
Line only.
Yep, for
This
line.
is
Line
glide
only.
down here.
Whoa.
Line only.
Flying
She's
down here.
real close here.
No, we're still tapping. We're
Whoa.
still
This is
tapping.
15 as well.
Whoa. Smallest tap. We're okay. Good, Bex.
Oh, that's
back.
pretty
Wow,
good.
what a great
Pretty
throw.
good.
What a great
You can
throw
only see
there.
about
Peel. Thought we play this run.
an eighth of it.
Let's play the run for now. Peel.
Brittany Tran makes a lot of these. This isn't an easy one.
This is it right here. This could be the shot of the game. Make this one run back and stick it.
Yeah.
Shots like
Oh,
this.
it's Lindsay up. Sorry. I thought
Oh! Brittany! Brittany! Close! Close!
she's real close.
She's real close here.
What
Wow,
a
what a
shot.
pistol.
Lindsay makes a pistol.
Wow,
Great
throw
throw.
by Lindsay. And the crowd is letting her know it.
And she's all smiles now.
Everybody is focused on this game over here right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Well,
gonna-
how could you not be? The shots that are being made here.
Now they're going to play the double on the front too and sit first and third. Man, oh man, I can't. It's hard. I don't even know what's going to happen here. The tension's building. You can feel it in the crowd.
Easy! Easy! Whoa! 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 It's
jump
really
this?
thin. Good. I don't think she realized how thin it was.
Great call by the skip. That's why the sweepers only listen to the skip.
Board.
So Shearer is down
Yeah.
7-4 to Hilker. She's got last rock.
Hilker's got to make some kind of nose hit here, and the game is probably over.
Pass. Pass. Whoa! Whoa! Hope! Hope! Hard hope! 11.
Yeah, I'm for no jams. For no
Hard
jams.
hope! Hard for nose! Hard! 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 Hard!
That's good.
Think you gotta try it.
Okay.
Just high.
Just normal.
Well, Kelsey's going to go for the double here. I think you might see SKRLIK, if this is made, try and play hit and roll behind the center. Man, it's anybody's game right now. Holy smokes. I
She
think
might
they
have a
got
shot for three over there on the Shear game. Hey, almost a nose hit, isn't it?
I'm almost wondering if it...
No, close.
Does that one touch the back? It might be a shot for four if you played... What a great
What
call.
a
Look
shot.
at these guys.
Holy man.
Wow. Another double. Sheeman just made a pistol.
The double's really important.
If you make the double,
Nine?
you almost make this
Or do you
roll,
like
don't you?
9? Let's.
I think the double, you probably roll.
The double is first.
Because if you go under with the double instead
Yeah.
of across the
Might end
top,
up
I
behind
think
the corner, but yeah, if you go under with the
9,
double,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
close.
you go under. I think it's there all day. I think that's the way they're playing it.
You gotta watch that.
I don't think you can jam
Just
the red,
9.
can you?
think. Well,
We'll play the double first.
Looking from above here
Try to
in
get
just
the
the
looks
roll
like it
behind
might
one of the
production
guards.
booth,
jam
and I
and
don't
spin
know.
inside.
Maybe just a hair more line.
I'd be playing the hit and roll on this one. I think I'd play the focus on the hit and roll because if you roll out here, she's coming around the center. Even if you make the double, she's coming around. The
Double's big here, though.
Yeah, but you can't roll out here.
She might be.
You can't roll out here.
Now they're in trouble.
Well,
Almost needed to hit. You had to
You
play
want
that
just
under.
biting four
Make
probably
sure.
here.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Just got
Yeah,
a hair
from
full,
this
I
enough.
think. They didn't call right
look
over.
at this shot for three over there. No,
Oh, jammed it.
just jammed it. Well, we got a final on sheet B. Hilker 8, Sure 4, and that puts Hilker up to 4.
Just biting
1 now.
4
4
foot.
and 2.
No deeper than that.
Almost
Higher's probably
I think
okay.
it guarantees the playoffs.
I think at this point they would, yeah.
Yep. Well, if they get one more loss by these other teams,
Fight the top
one of
four,
these
guys.
other two teams, they'll guarantee the playoffs here.
Fight it, yeah.
Well, this has to be biting the top 8. And then I don't know what you'll see SKRLIK do. Maybe wrap it all the way around back.
Might
four?
have no choice. I mean, she probably could play this out turn around the red too, right?
Line's good.
I thought it was close,
Top
guys.
8. Just don't
Close
want to
for
leave it
line.
double. Or if you don't want to
Okay,
be
line's
deep,
good.
can't be deep here.
Whoa, then line's good.
Line's good.
Can't be
Back
deep here,
stroke.
guys.
No, then.
1497 here. Well,
she's got an out. She could just freeze
freeze
to
it on there.
And if she does, it's going to be really tough. You're going to have to
deuce.
bite the edge of the pin for 2.
Okay.
Although Rock's made one there in that exact spot, and she's missed one there.
Well, they're still taking a little over 4 feet here for this draw. We're at
come up a
15
little bit
seconds
short,
still.
SKRLIK is 86% on her
too
draws
worried.
this game.
Just a few feet less
She's
than what
made
you
some
were
good
giving us.
ones.
That was about back 4 on your last 2.
Okay.
So just a couple feet less. You got it.
Looking for about 15 seconds here. Should be perfect.
Should be a quick spot here.
This is not light.
Well, that looks like a lot,
This
doesn't
is
it?
not light. This is
No.
heavy. This is heavy. This is big
Back
time
4.
heavy, I think.
Back 8.
This is
We're all there.
4. This might be
They
through
might
the
have to.
rings.
They might have to go around, maybe. Is
This
it
might
that
be-
heavy?
It's that heavy. This,
Just overthrew it.
and it looks like that is the ball game.
That's the game.
2 for Rock.
What a fantastic game,
What a
right?
fantastic curling game. Lots of great shots
Yeah,
made.
they both deserved wins there, but so
Well,
Rock pulls it out.
that puts Rock at 5-1 and guaranteed the playoffs, and I think guaranteed the 1-2 game. And Walker wins over there and guarantees number 1-2 game as well. So things are starting to line up for the weekend.
There's still a lot of teams with 4 losses now. Scheidegger just lost that game as well. They haven't posted it, but
yeah, it's
Walker
wide
just
open.
won. So Walker goes 6-0. Scheidegger is now 2-4,
So
and
Hilker's
Shearer lost as well. So Shearer goes 2-4.
So it looks like Hilker's guaranteed the playoffs at 4-2 right now. So the worst they can go is 4-3.
There's 4 teams tied for the last spot. They're all 2-4.
Thanks, you too.
Wow, amazing.
That's crazy. So Walker 6-0, Rock 5-1, Hilker 4-2, and then you got SKRLIK, Scheidegger, Shear, and Kaufman all at 2-4 and fighting for the last playoff spot.
Yeah, so there's
You
lots
have
to be
the-
decided tomorrow morning.
Well, let's see who the 8:30 game. We have Shear and Vaughn, which are both
Shearer and
2
Vaughn.
and
Vaughn
2 and
is,
4, right?
Vaughn
Or no,
is at 1-5, so they're out right now. Scheidegger, Rock, SKRLIK, Walker, and Kaufman, Hilker. So
Rock
really,
plays.
Really, we could have 3 teams tied.
Is there a possibility? There's a possibility 2 and 5, just the way they all play, right?
No, because Kaufman plays Hilker. So
Oh,
one of those
Kaufman
two
plays
have to
Hilker.
won't lose their 5th game.
Well, yeah, but if Hilker beats them, who's the other
Oh,
ones?
yeah, Hilker could win. That'll go to 5.
Who's
Walker,
Vaughn play?
SKRLIK, Rock, Scheidegger, Vaughn, sure. We could have them all at
jeez.
5 losses, could still get
That's
you in.
ridiculous. I've never seen that. It's going to be exciting. Every game's going to matter tomorrow. How many times does that happen where every single
is
game
gonna
matters?
matter tomorrow. We could have 5 losses in a tiebreaker, and all these
Is-
teams could still be alive.
Vaughn's 1-5, and they could still get in.
into a tiebreaker.
We
Wow.
might not have enough draw times.
Oh, my God.
Well,
Well, our feature game tomorrow on Sheet A is going to be Shearer and Vaughn. So we'll be able to see them. We haven't watched Vaughn in yet this round robin, but
We
we'll
have
get to see
first
him
game.
tomorrow.
or second game.
8 a.m. tomorrow.
Yep.
Shearer and Vaughn. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Enjoy the night. We're heading to the beer gardens.
Thanks, boys.
Bye, guys.
I'll just sneak out.